gonna start right now.
All right.
Make sure recording.
Blizzard.
Cock. All right, here we go. All right, welcome to the Killeriest Podcast. Special Wednesday night special Gage's birthday edition.
Happy birthday, Gage!
Yeah!
My boy is 6 years old. It was just a year ago he was 5.
Congratulations, you successfully raised him to the age of 6.
That's right, man.
He is a little boy now. He actually he won an award at his school for outstanding being an outstanding example of following the school's best best practices. I forget how they say it, but like for being honest, caring, polite, like those types of things.
Oh, so you didn't raise an asshole. That's good.
Yeah, no shit. This is what's funny. I go to my brother's house for Thanksgiving, and he's like, "Oh, like Gage is so polite," and because he doesn't see him all the time, just like maybe like 4 times a year. Oh, Gage is so polite now, and he's so outgoing and all this stuff, and he's like, "Oh boy, like see how much school makes a difference." You know, like it's like, you know what, asshole? Like, why don't you say I do a good job as a parent? Like, so all of a sudden, like, it's because of the, like, he's like, that's just because of the school, not because of all the things I embed in him every day. You know? I thought, I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, give me a compliment.
Yeah, that was a backwards compliment.
Yeah, it was.
Dick.
So,
Credit where credit is due.
that's what I said.
You just say, hey, you know what? I pulled my kid out of baseball because everyone got a trophy.
I was thinking about something else. I was watching chat and I didn't quite hear you, and then I wanted to see how long it could go until you said something else. But you just totally like, you're like, yeah, bitch, that's what I said.
And for a second, I thought fucking our shit died, and I was like, oh, shit.
I know. I was waiting to hear you say, like, are you guys there? But you totally didn't. That was really funny.
No, I didn't.
I can't wait to hear that back and hear what you said.
I was like, what the fuck happened?
You're such a dick.
I can't wait to hear that back. All right, so this is kind of cool. We're doing a live show. This is December 4th, 2013. And this will be on YouTube later. And you can watch me because you can see a video of me because this is my Twitch stream that I put this on. This was last minute, but hopefully we can do a Google Hangout where we can see everybody. That would be really cool. And then you can also see the chat room. You'll be able to. This is really neat. You'll be able to like listen to the show back on YouTube and watch the whole chat for the whole show. That's pretty cool, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And the only thing I'm all OCD about the crooked picture behind you.
Oh no. I'll leave it there for you.
Thanks.
Well, guys. I mean, how have we have to catch up with Xander because he wasn't on the last podcast. Oh, welcome back.
Oh, thanks.
I guess we should talk about the letter you sent to us begging to be back on the show.
Yeah, it was, it was pretty upsetting. You know, I thought we had made some fantastic bonds and progress in our relationship when I visited, but apparently my efforts were thwarted only a few weeks later. And yeah, it was a dark time, very, very dark time.
Yeah, and I'll take you up on that offer as far as your wife is concerned. It's all good.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Here we fucking go again.
Do you guys have your sound in your headphones too loud?
No, I don't have any headphones.
No, I'm talking to Xander. I said I'll take up that offer that about your wife. I'll take it up.
Xander, how don't you have any headphones on?
Because you told me that it was fine, and I can hear you.
Yeah, but you're hearing the show through the speaker on your computer, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, that's giving you feedback, huh?
Yeah, we're picking up the second. I'm
an idiot. I'll be right back.
Oh, that's what it is. Because you guys are listening to me through the Twitch, and I'm sitting here talking on my Skype.
No. We all should be on Skype with headphones.
That's what I am.
and chat gets the feed from my computer.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, what's up with you, dude? We talk a little bit here and there over text.
Just getting ready for the holidays. You know, things are going good. Had a great Thanksgiving. Had to walk a couple miles after my meal. Cooked a 22-pound bird. It was great, man.
Was it at your place?
It was. We decided to have it at my house this year, and we did not join the rest of my family, which includes my mother, her 4 sisters and brothers, their kids, and their kids' grandkids. So
Wow.
I wasn't having any of that this year and decided just to do my own at my house.
Yeah.
But other than that, things have been going good, man. Just, like I said before we started chatting, did that last KR movie night. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, there was like at least 15 people in there, right?
Yeah, and we got a couple more lined up for this month, and I'm just really psyched. We've just had a huge response, and it's just been great, man.
That's awesome.
It's been so much fun, and it's this year pretty soon. I think the 27th, it will be our second annual Killer Reviews Movie Night Christmas edition.
No shit.
Can you believe that? Second year in a row.
Do you show all slasher Christmas movies or regular?
You know,
Christmas?
we pretty much we're gonna mix it up this year. I mean, but they are pretty. We don't show. They're all horror oriented. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Dude, you should play Blood Beat. Have you seen that one?
No.
It was on YouTube. I don't know if it still is, but it's basically a family goes to a cabin for like a family reunion type thing over Christmas. And this really weird like ghost samurai comes to life and starts killing them all. And he like glows and shit. It's fucking ridiculous 80s cheese at its finest, man.
Well, I know that this year we're going to be doing. We'll always do all through the house through Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah.
We'll start it off with that, and then I believe we're going to do Santa's Sleigh
With Bill Goldberg and
I
Fran
think-
Drescher.
I think I have that.
and they're going to be doing a couple more that are yet to be named, but definitely nothing. We're not gonna do the whole Silent Night, Deadly Night this year. We're gonna do some other shit. So
You could try Scent too if you can find it.
yeah, we found some fucking funny shit. Going back to what we did in Thanksgiving, we did all Thanksgiving movies or poultry related. So we started off with Thanksgiving, and then we did Poultry
Poltergeist?
Living Chicken Dead, or Night of the Chicken Dead.
Yeah.
And then we did a phenomenal fucking slasher called Home Sweet Home.
Yes. Who's in that? Isn't Jake? What's his name in it?
Jake
something?
Steinfeld.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. No, it's Body by Jake guy.
I
Probably
lift
one of
things
the-
up and I put them down.
Probably one of the most epic kill scenes ever. Guys getting a car battery out of the car, and Jake Steinfeld body slams the hood of the car, crushing the guy inside
If
the
I
hood.
remember correctly, that's not even on DVD. I don't believe.
It's not, but it's on YouTube. And then we watched an awesome slasher movie that another Thanksgiving oriented slasher movie called Blood Rage, about a couple of twins.
I'm a twin.
Man, I heard, but I heard you were the Danny DeVito of the side.
That's awesome. A little
But,
bit, same face, a little bit taller.
Oh, okay. But Blood Rage was fucking Xander. He's sitting there laughing about it. You need to see Blood Rage if you haven't yet.
I don't know if I've seen it. I have to check out the trailer.
It's great, just 80s cheese slasher, and what was really cool about it was the synth score, just your typical 80s synth score, and Uncle Frank KR loved it. He's like, I gotta download this and remix it, and blah 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 blah. So
Remix it. What is, the soundtrack.
Yeah,
Uncle Frank just got a Blu-ray player finally.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, what the fuck, man?
His first 2 movies were the Maniac remake and Return of the Living Dead. He said,
Good choices.
Is that Maniac remake still only $12 on Amazon?
It's 10.
$10? What the fuck?
Yeah.
By the way, kiddos, I made a YouTube video tonight, a new one.
Was
And
it entitled?
it involves DVDs, actually.
Did you get some new? No, don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise.
No, it's actually I went through my collection and picked out some of my all-time favorites.
Oh, nice.
So it's my all-time favorite DVD and Blu-ray releases that I have.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, and I talk about why I like them so much and talk about the special features on them.
Yeah.
So, the poor YouTube channel, it's like, I mean, I put a bunch, it's mostly horror stuff, but then I put like videos of me playing Nintendo, and people are like, huh?
Yeah. If I had a decent camera, I'd make a video, but I don't have a camera. I just use my iPhone.
Yeah, I was gonna say your cell phone.
Yeah, it's off shaky. Maybe I'll get a camera holder.
It's really funny. Do you remember, like, over the summer I tried to get, like, 6 people to upload videos? That never happened. That's too bad, because I'd like to still do that.
Yeah, like I said, if I had a camera, I would.
I uploaded a couple.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, but that's
but what have you done for me lately?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
I offered to send you an Asian hooker, and you declined that.
Well, he's kind of had his fill of Asians. He's tired of being hungry immediately after. Oh, can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
You guys have seen all these. Hey, that's a grown-ups movie. You've seen these like lists. They always pop up, and they're like, "Oh, most underrated horror movies of all time."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand half of these lists that people put out. They put shit on there that is like cult classic stuff, and I'm like, no, that's not underrated. It's a fucking cult classic to me. Like,
you're right. It's very easy to get that confused.
I was watching one that was like, oh, Night of the Demons, oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm like, what the fuck? Those aren't like rare, hard to find, people haven't seen. To me, like the underrated horror movies are the ones that people probably don't even fucking know about, not ones that have cult classic followings.
Well,
but
I think that would be like a movie that most people don't like, but you do, and you think it's underrated. That to me would be like you have like hidden gem videos where you pick up movies that people don't know about, but like underrated to me would be a movie that most people don't like, and you think it's underrated. To me,
yeah, well, like Halloween 3 always pops up on that list too. I'm like, tons of people like that fucking movie. Tons of people have seen that movie. Underrated to me means like not many people appreciate it or know about it. So, I don't know. It just bugs the shit out of me. Sorry, that was a little rant about that, but
maybe
whatever.
something to do with our age, but Let's Scare Jessica to Death, a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, just got that thanks to my buddy. He sent me a copy. He always picks them up. It's out of print, I believe. And he picks them up whenever he sees them, and he had an extra copy, and I've been wanting a copy for a while, so he was nice enough to send me. So, let's go get that one. But yeah, you're right.
Like, are you talking about like those list challenges that are coming out too all over Facebook?
No, not those. These are like written by other websites and just other blogs and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm just nitpicking. I would like to read one that was actually, that was kind of cool. I haven't seen any of those movies. Maybe I should check them out.
Right.
Like, I don't feel like I get anything from most of those lists. I'm like, So, long story short, I think I'm going to write one. So, an article.
Yeah, dude.
Or to make a video. I don't fucking know. But I have some movies in mind that I think are fantastic that probably a ton of people have never seen.
And I got to give props to the Butcher, man. Thank you so much for injecting my music reviews on the homepage.
You're welcome, my friend.
Appreciate it. So more to come too. So they're pretty funny. So
no, it's always
mostly
good
metal.
It's always good to get a mix of stuff like album reviews, book reviews, game reviews. Dusty B, is that his name? Dusty. What is it?
Yeah. Dusty B.
Dusty B was writing video game reviews for a while. Like, it's always good. I love mixing stuff up like that.
Yeah, I think I might write one on The Last of Us. I'm just about to finish that up. So.
You know why they call him Dusty B, right?
No, here we go. No, why?
This landmine of a bad joke.
I know, never mind. I'm backing out of that one.
Oh, come on. You're going to deliver that shit.
You don't get it.
I shut that shit down. No bad
it,
jokes from you.
You ruined it. I was going to say Dusty Balls, but never mind.
Well, you said it now. You didn't really back away from it when you still said it.
I know. Like, I already committed myself mentally to it. So it's just like...
You're just like, I'm just going to put it in. Just going to put it in. I'll pull out. Forgot to pull out. Sorry. That's what you just did.
That's my first time having sex. Don't come at me whatever you do. I just did, actually.
Sorry.
True story.
Whoops.
Like 1990, circa 1997.
So what happened to Gage's other brother?
I don't know. He'll be right here at my doorstep within the next few years.
So
You'll
that
be
was
the-
that was the year of your manhood, 97.
I think so. Right out of high school, a year after high school.
Wow, what about you?
That's right. Dusty ball jokes are only 22% funny.
What was the year? What was the year of your manhood?
Me?
Yes.
90. I was much older. I did not 98, I guess, 97, somewhere in there.
Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. It was late. I wasn't one of those 15-year-old virginity losers. I was oddly very, I don't know, I was very shy. I had bad acne in high school, so I wasn't exactly the cat's meow.
Yeah, you didn't want those girls seeing your butt.
That's right.
Yes.
I was known back in high school as Door Jam because you know,
Because you're hung like one.
Well, this is what it's kind of embarrassing, but like for gym class, we'd have to change, right? And I'd always wear shorts for gym, and going in and out of the locker room, my dick would always get stuck in the door because it was so big. Like the head would come out of the bottom of the shorts, and I'd go to like swing the door open, and my dick would get stuck in the door, and the coach would be like, "No, not again, Door Jam." So that was
Fat Albert there too. Hey, hey, hey!
That was circa
Calm down, Door Jam.
1992. All right, chat. We need a percentage on my joke, please. On the Door Jam joke.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. So did you see the? I don't know if you saw this tweet that I tweeted to Butcher Android, but I sent we got a movie in the mail to review, and it's a documentary called Bronies. Are you familiar with Bronies?
I am. I would say about a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago, I took a picture of a particularly odd couple at Walmart, and this guy was wearing a turquoise hoodie, and like a zip-up hoodie, and he had his hood on, but they had wings on the side, and it had like rainbow tassels going down it. I'm like, what the fuck is this character? Like, thinking about, is this a new type of geek? And I posted it up on Facebook, and somebody right away goes, "That's a brony."
Yeah, and for those that aren't in the know, brony is just majority of males that are fascinated with My Little Pony, and this documentary goes into great detail of conventions and stuff when following bronies. And yeah, I haven't watched it yet. It looks rather interesting.
That looks odd.
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear about that thing. I
yeah,
guess they
maybe
have
next show I'll have
right?
watched.
They have brony
They said
conventions?
they had. Well, I was reading the press release that came with it, and it has a couple paragraphs of some stuff on there. And the only thing that I noticed about a convention is said there was definitely a convention that had about 4,000 to 5,000 people at it. So I mean, not like a huge crazy convention, but
That's pretty big though for
that's
people who
that's a good for
Pony.
just My Little Pony. That's pretty insane. So
Yeah, my daughter's always calling my son a brony, and he gets pissed at her. I'm not a brony!
well, your daughter fights, so he better watch it.
Yeah, she beats him up all the time. I gotta.
Got to ring her in.
There's a sex fetish around My Little Pony too.
What was it, like an extension of furry stuff?
Yeah, but there's a name for it. I forget what it's called. Something.
I'm sure you'll find a picture somewhere for us.
Yeah, it's a My Little Pony sex fetish, and I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I don't know when that comes out. I will look, and maybe I'll post it board if anybody is interested. But I'll definitely bring it up on the next show, just to maybe not get in depth about it, but definitely bring it up a little bit.
No, in depth would be a good thing on that one. It's called Bronies, not Fronies.
I know.
Oh no, I was talking to chat.
Oh,
All
sorry,
right.
bro.
Hey, so I do want to play the synopsis game with you guys in a few minutes,
Okay.
but I do want to talk about our horror movie day a little bit.
Okay.
I've seen how, and this is completely my fault, that we're recapping an event that took place in October.
5 weeks ago.
Yeah, is it only 5 weeks ago?
I was there the 25th, and
That's
it's
not half bad.
December. It's December 4th. -ish.
So I actually have a YouTube video I should post on that.
Yeah.
We hung out for Halloween weekend, and it was me, Xander, and Patrick from Southie. And Xander flew in from
I did.
Georgia.
Yep, I had an interesting flight.
Somebody wanted to talk to you?
Yeah, well, I the way it worked is I flew out. I had to fly out of Atlanta at the butt crack of dawn because there's literally no decent timed flights flying from Atlanta to Manchester. It was
Is that
either
hot Atlanta? Is that hot Atlanta?
It was either fly out at like 6 something or fly in at like 10 o'clock at night. So I chose the morning one, and because of that I had a layover in Baltimore. And on the way there, it was a very empty flight, and I had the whole damn row to myself. But we had a layover in Baltimore. I got to stay on the plane. I didn't have to get off. I was just waiting for everybody to unload and get back on. And so I'm just kind of hanging out. I have one earbud in, kind of leaned back in my seat, and then the people start boarding the plane. This guy comes in and sits right next to me, which is fine, no big deal. But right where I was sitting is where the conveyor belt is for them putting in the luggage. And the guy leans over me, like straight up on top of me, and is like, I hope that my tools make it on this flight, because last time, blah, blah. He starts going into this like huge like rant about how they lost his tools, and I simply just put my other earbud in and reached over and shut the window closed and laid back. It's like, dude, we're not doing this. I don't want your heavy breathing all over me. I don't care about your fucking tools. Yeah. Can I just get through this flight? You obviously knew I'm on a layover here. I was the only fucking person on the plane when you got on. I'm over it.
Yeah, dude, I am so past being polite with stuff like that. I'm not going to sit there and fucking listen. I mean, like, okay, it's fine if you enjoy people's conversations and you want to be nice. That's cool. You do your own thing. But when I'm on a plane, like, that's actually one of the only times I'm ever alone having quiet, great time is when I'm on a plane, right? And it's like, I really have zero interest in talking to somebody I don't know. I just want to put my headphones on or play a video game, whatever.
It's a personal space for me because your personal space is so quickly violated on a plane.
Yeah.
There's literally not much room, and the person is just on you. I'm like, I'm good, buddy. I mean, I had an earphone in intentionally so no one would talk to me, but no, I gotta check on his fucking tools.
Sometimes sometimes I put headphones on and not even have sound, just so the person gets the idea.
I do that at work all the time.
Yeah.
I just have headphones in all day, whether I'm listening to something or not.
When I used to work in Cubicle Land years ago, I used to wear headphones all the time at work, and the president would ask my boss one day, do you think it's appropriate for Greg to have headphones on while he works? And my boss, who is the coolest guy ever, who you guys know as Tumor Eater from the website, he's like, I don't see why not. He's getting his work done, right? He's like, it just seems a little antisocial. It's like,
we're here to fucking work.
Yeah, dude. Like, I get work, but that much faster too when I'm focused and listening to music or whatever.
Yeah, my work actually embraces headphones because I know that everybody, you can just see people get into a rhythm and just being way more efficient. So.
All right, so you flew in and we hung out Friday night.
Yeah, we watched Getting Done with Pie. Oh, well, the first things first, we get to your place after we go to the grocery store, and within 5 minutes, there's 2 naked children running around your house.
Jesus.
I'm like, what the fuck? And then some dude comes in to do an inspection of the apartment, and he's trying to put clothes on the kids before he lets them inside. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah. I was so excited to see you, man.
It's craziness.
So,
now, is this the first time you've met in person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was he taller than what you anticipated?
Xander's really tall. Yeah.
I'm really tall and sexy.
How tall are you, Xander?
He's tall, dark, and handsome.
I'm 6'1".
Wow. And
Xander
was Butcher wider than what you expected?
No. Just enough to get my arms around.
I love that, like, for me the fat jokes are fine because if I was like huge, there'd be no fat jokes.
Yeah.
Right? At least like they're I'm what's that term? Pleasantly plump.
There you go. You're no cool duder.
Right. I refer to myself.
Who I love.
I refer to myself as pleasantly plump as well.
You're less pleasantly plump though.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Is that because he's Mexican? What kind of backwards racist comment was that?
That's fucked up, dude.
All right, so here, let's fast forward to Saturday morning. We hang out. We go to Patrick.
Wait. Saturday morning. I want to know what happened Friday night.
We can't spend an hour talking about.
We just did shots and watched Getting Dug with High. That's all we did.
And we laughed a shitload.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning we wake up, and we go pick up the shelving I bought at a Blockbuster, which was awesome. They helped me out with that. So we'll fast forward through like 10 minutes of jokes on that. So we go to the grocery store. Me, Patrick, and Xander go to the grocery store, and Patrick bought so much shit. He was like a girl, like on her period. Like, I need chocolate. I need fucking something cakey. I need this type of beer. I need Doritos. And I Right, pretzels. And he brought over a bottle of vodka and tequila, and then he bought a couple Sam Adam cases. I mean, just amazing. And then we bought our own. We all just brought snacks back to my place, and we put them all on the table, and we just watched movies. I slept a lot, and we drank and ate shit for like 15 hours.
And then we ordered a pizza late. Then we accidentally fell asleep and let Gage watch Ginger Snaps all by himself. Oops.
Yeah.
He's like, don't worry. I turned my head every time the blood came.
I wake up and like some wolf is chasing this chick, and he's closing his eyes, and I just like, oh shit! Like, what did you see?
There's no telling.
It was literally one of the funnest days I've had in years. It was so awesome.
We can run down the movies real quick too.
Yeah, please do. If you, please
do. First Chucky, which we all liked but didn't love. Yep. Then we did.
Let's not be nice because Aaron's on the show.
I liked parts of it.
We all complained about it.
Slow.
Like, it was so slow.
And the two stingers at the end was the best part. So they just announced a sequel. Yeah.
Yeah, they just announced a sequel.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I liked how it looked. I thought it was slow, and I
loved the look of the doll. That was really cool.
I thought it took way too long for Chucky to actually do anything. So that's a big problem with that. But then we had Prom Night 2, Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, which was just as fun as it's.
Dude, that was weird. Like, it was literally like a Nightmare on Elm Street because she could alter person's reality.
Yeah, we were talking about all the heavy influences of Nightmare on Elm Street on that film, and then we also were rooting to see her panties as she fell over, which was fucking hilarious.
Did we see her naked in that?
Well, we did the thing where the girl was fell. Hey, look at your pants! It was just fucking funny.
I didn't hear any of that. Did you? We were just.
I heard.
No, we were just talking about seeing that girl's panties, and it was hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Because we saw.
So what else did we watch?
We watched Jugface, which was fantastic. I love Jugface a lot. Expect hearing more about that one later. Then we watched. What did we put in after that? Then I took a nap. What was next? Maniac. Yeah, we watched Maniac. Then we watched Motel Hell.
What's that?
You fell asleep to Maniac?
I was sipping on and off like the whole day. It was like I did see a lot of the movies. I did like Maniac a lot. It was exactly what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I need to watch Maniac like by myself with the lights out, completely watching the movie. Yeah, I mean,
watch it like super stoned or sober.
Super stoned would be awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so excited to have them at my place. I talked the entire day. Like I was just like eating and talking and drinking. And the movie was like the last thing I was thinking about. I was just so excited to hang out with these guys. And they're so handsome in person.
Thank you. Not too bad yourself, so. And that's Motel Hell, Ginger Snaps, and I think that was it.
Yeah, I think that was it. I think we put on the some '50s movie about challenged the world. I think.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
it came
yeah.
from beneath the sea.
It came from Beneath the Sea. It was an old sci-fi movie, I think.
I remember
Maybe that was...
I kept waking up and seeing like Patrick watch the movie and looking at me. And I'm thinking, does he know I'm falling asleep? But of course, he took pictures of us while we were sleeping.
No tea bags.
He was pleasuring himself.
No, he chose not to stick his balls in my face.
No, but yeah. But that was Saturday. It was a blast, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. And then Sunday. Oh, by the way, you mentioned PAX East. We mentioned about going there. A friend of mine in chat, Tregilia there. She tried to get tickets this year, but they're sold out in like a day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm sure Greg Mo Roberts can get his hands on some.
Yes. And if he can't, he's not our friend anymore.
He's not our friend. Yeah.
All right, so Sunday we went to Fun Spot. Dude,
Yes,
by the way, I just got my window fixed Monday.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Bless you.
So how do you feel?
Yeah, we had to drive away to Fun Spot, which is about 45 minutes from Butch's place, and his back window has just recently broken, so it didn't roll down, so we had to drive all the way to Lacona. Whoa, 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 whoa,
yeah,
whoa, whoa,
whoa.
whoa.
Like you're hanging out talking, listening to music, and there's that like whoa, 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 whoa.
Ow. I hate that.
Yeah, it was awful. But we just turned up Miley and did karaoke, and I drowned it out.
There you go.
We did listen to Miley the whole way up.
Oh, have you guys seen the Wrecking Ball? What is it in G minor yet?
I don't think
No. Put it in the fall room.
I will.
Put it in the chat room.
I will put it in the chat room, and it's scary.
You're scary. But yeah, fucking Fun Spot was the shit, man. We got there, I don't know, 12:30.
So what is
Something like
Fun
that.
Spot for people that live here in the southwestern region of the United States and have nothing better to do but to go and shoot shotguns in the desert?
I believe it's the world's largest indoor arcade and museum.
It's the largest collection of retro arcades.
Yeah.
So.
And it's 3 floors. Has a putting green in there. Has some little bumper cars. Yeah, yeah. Everything in there. Everything from like a claw machine to an old. I think there's a game right around that time that was called Mission to Mars. They have an old Mission to Mars console.
Oh, cool.
Really cool. I mean, it's not an arcade game. Do that one Mission to Mars or whatever the hell. I think that's what it's called. Somebody's gonna blast me on the forum telling me how wrong I am. But it's some like sort of space game, not Space Invaders, but it's something related to that. But it doesn't look like an arcade machine. It's like this weird. It's kind of like a triangle at the bottom, and at the top it's like a big, like oval ball with a screen in it. It's just fucking weird, and it just has like 2 controllers on it. But you know, bunch of gaming competitions there all the time, like to get high scores and stuff, which is pretty cool. There's a little food court in there. I mean, you could spend. We were there. I think we were there 6 hours, and I could have spent more time there. There was just so much to do, so much to take in. I kind of felt that I was at a little bit of a not a disadvantage, but kind of bummed that I couldn't really just sit down on a machine and play it and get the high score, because I wanted to play so many machines while I was there. So I was just like going down and just bam, 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 and playing as many things that I did. The one thing I did accomplish was I played every pinball machine they had, and that took me about 2.5 hours. So that was cool. And me and Greg or Butcher would just meet up every now and again. We would just kind of meet each other in the hallway. Hey, what are you playing? Oh, I'm trying to get the high score in this. Oh, okay, well, I'm going to try to get the high score in this.
Did you play
really
Bad
cool.
Dudes?
I don't know if they had Bad Dudes. I don't recall seeing it. I did get to play the King of Kong machine, for those that are familiar with that documentary. That was kind of cool. Took a picture of that. So,
oh, the whole Billy Mitchell.
Yeah, I sat and played that. Turns out I suck at Donkey Kong.
It's a really hard game, dude.
Yeah, it's that's the thing with those old machines. Like I was telling Android while you were gone, was that I felt like I wanted to play a little bit of everything, so I really couldn't camp out on a machine for a very long time because I wanted to play so much. But on those older like arcade machines, it's about learning the game. It's about, memorizing the sequences that are happening in front of you, and you can't just go in and figure it out. You're to die a couple times. You're going to spend.
It's all patterns, man.
Yeah, and you just sit out, and that's kind of that's kind of some people might find that frustrating, but I found it quite endearing. Especially when it comes to the pinball stuff, it's kind of the same. Like your machine is different. The way the ball, the way the ball kind of rolls down in certain areas, the way you trigger certain events in the game, how certain ones have extra paddles, how just how many different. You just got to learn everything, man. It's so cool.
Yeah, that's I think that's mine and Butcher's. More of our generation is the arcade shit, right, Butcher?
Yeah, my one's a little bit later. I was going to arcades probably. I mean, I did experience some of that, but it wasn't the height of the craze. I was probably like 3 or 4 years off. And I was a little bit younger, because, I mean, when I grew up, I was playing arcades for a few years before I had Nintendo.
Yeah.
But I wasn't, I mean, I was like, let me think about this. I was born in 77. Arcades kind of crashed around between 80 to 82, I would guess, right around there. So you still had them around when I was little. But I think to experience the full arcade experience, you'd have to be like in your early teens, in like 1980, to get the full. That's like the Billy Mitchell age,
Yeah, where you were able to drive yourself to the arcade and go.
Yeah. Well, it might have been where I was born and grew up, but where I live, arcades were full on going still where I lived past when I graduated high school.
Yeah.
So I think, and there was a couple different malls where I live that had the arcades. I remember going in and just playing Street Fighter, just whatever new games popped up. I just and plus, I worked at a movie theater in a mall in high school, and there was an arcade in there. Yeah, and there was an arcade in the movie theater, and so we would just in high school we would just go get baked and just go play arcade games. It was great, So I mean, maybe it was just where I live where I got to experience that. I think the arcade thing still, but as far as the old stuff is concerned, yeah, you're right. I mean, the old Pac-Man and. Yeah. Galaga,
it was cool to see some of those old pinball machines that have they don't even have digital readouts. It's just the rolling meter type thing, and it's fucking crazy. Those old wooden ones are so shitty. They're so tough to they're just crappy. I mean, I don't know if they get warped or something on them, because there was one that you literally could not hit the ball. I pulled the pin back and it'd go through and it would never come anywhere near my pin. It'd just go straight down the middle of the damn pinball machine. I was like, fuck.
Did they have any of those old algorithm machines there?
Yes, they did. What was it called, though?
Where you they had held onto them or put your... I totally forget, and they just... It's all boop, beep, boop, beep, and it prints out your thing.
What are you guys talking about?
Like a Simon Says type thing where it's all patterns.
Turns out your love life and how you kiss and stuff like that.
Okay, you guys need to calm down with the beep, boop, beep, beep.
You need to calm down, sir.
Oh. Okay, well.
Look,
you got apples.
I will if you will.
Dude, don't be jealous because I believe in science.
Don't be jealous because I believe in math, all right?
Yeah. So, but it was totally awesome. We dumped a bunch of money into the Simpsons arcade game until our money fell down the fucking screen and into the machine.
So, Brad in chat says Street Fighter Mortal Kombat were the best. Okay, to answer your question, when I started in arcades, there was this amusement park called Canby Lake Park, which is pretty big in New England, I guess. And it's a smaller Six Flags. And they had a big arcade room, and they had real Killer Instinct. They had tons of single older arcades, but there were more in the pizza places and the Dairy Queens at that point. There weren't arcades in a lot of places. And then eventually Kimberley Park does now have an arcade still, but now it's tons of driving games and crane games, redemption games, those types of things, and you see very very few old games. But when I go to Fun Spa, I do the same thing pretty much every time. Is I make my rounds of my top 20 favorite games and try to get a high score in the machine. Which usually isn't very hard because people try once or twice and then they just leave the game.
I got the highest score in Cheeky Mouse. Take that.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we had an awesome time, and then we came back to my place. We made love for a couple hours, and then
Shower.
Yeah, I took a shower.
Actually, we only spent $20 on tokens a piece, so
Yeah.
$20, and I was there for 6 fucking hours.
Yeah.
So you can't beat that.
Yeah, Brad in chat. I remember playing TMNT, like popping quarters in that thing. That was the best.
Teenage Mutant
When I was a
Ninja
young
Turtles.
tyke. All right, hey, let's review some fucking horror movies.
Yeah.
But Trip was awesome. Thanks for having me. Can't wait to come back. When I
Hey.
do come back, we're gonna have a tabletop game day.
It was amazing, dude. Like, I so wish like you guys lived around here. I need to see Patrick more. Like, what the shit, right?
Yeah. Where you at, Patrick?
What do they
Use
call-
us for one time. Leave a butch out to dry. No
I
bueno.
got a movie I want to review that's not horror, but I'm sure everybody will.
Tough shit. Nobody wants to hear it. Move on.
Fuck you, man. Fuck you.
I finally caught up with the last Twilight film. It was fantastic.
No, you guys will enjoy this one, which I was really happy about.
Nope.
So,
Well, fucking go ahead and get it out of the way. Jesus.
All right.
do you want me to just get out of the way?
Yeah. So let's do
Get
what
this
you've been watching.
shit out of the way. Just tell us your non-horror movie.
I watched the other night 1984's Hard Bodies.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
a classic.
Fucking
I've
Christ.
never seen it. I just remember seeing the cover of at the VHS store
dude.
when I was a little kid, dude, and I'd never seen that movie, and I laughed my balls off through the whole thing. It was great.
I grew up with that. Like, that was my introduction to tits and vagina. Like, that main girl in the opening, when she like gets out of bed in her underwear and her tits are showing, like,
Oh,
dude, I wore that tape out when I was like 13 or whatever.
you just jacked it raw, huh? Road rash.
Oh my god, we had to watch my TV screen all the time.
You're like, hey, Mom, that's candle wax on the floor.
I don't remember jerking off to that movie though. I'm sure I did. Oh my god, so you loved it?
Dude, it was hilarious. I mean, it was
Yeah.
your typical 80s fodder. Like, basically, it's like 3 middle-aged guys visit California, go to the beach. They hook up with some young guy who's just kind of kind of a shyster, and he gets chicks to come to this party, and he gets Vixen to play. Do you guys remember Vixen from the 80s?
Yeah, is a girl's hairband.
Yeah, the girl's hair, but that was the band in the movie, was Vixen. And man, just so many hot chicks. What else can I say but like tits and weed and booze? I mean, it's freaking hilarious.
Like, what's the point of that movie? Like, there's that character Scotty,
Yeah.
and like, oh, I know. He wants to stay at the guy's play, the older guy's place, and in return to stay there for like the week, he has to get the girls. He has to get the old guy's girls, right?
Yeah, he's got to get the old guy's girls and basically bring him in to party, and then the old guy's just a horn dog. He's just got humpitis, like remember his gag where he walks up to a girl and spills a drink on her shirt, and he says, if you get that off right away and put it in cold water, that won't stain.
I remember that chick.
So then he'll just take them. They'll just go to the bathroom and take their shirt off and wash it off, and then he'll just kick the door in wearing a robe and holding 2 cocktails. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm here. With the boner or whatever. But and then that guy totally turns out to be a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
Turns it around on Scotty. Tries to steal Scotty's chick,
Did,
and they turn it around on the guy at the end. It's just fucking ridiculous.
did you notice Courtney Gaines was in that?
Yeah, Courtney Gaines played Rag. Isn't that kind of funny? He had red hair and his name was Rag. Think there was anything?
Oh, I just noticed that chat. My oh shoot.
Where'd
What's
you
wrong with
go?
the chat?
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's working.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Well,
You
no,
gotta give
my
it some.
well, no. Like when okay, there it is. My video on Twitch, the chat was behind. If you watch me live on Twitch, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's fine. Or whatever. Don't worry about it. I think it's working now.
Yeah.
Aaron, how did you come across this?
You know, it was on. I have an HD package on my DirecTV, and of all places, it was on Sony HD 9 o'clock at night.
No shit.
It was fucking weird. Yeah, so I got to watch an HD 1080p on my TV, and it was really funny. I was kind of getting over a sickness. I got kind of a cold over Thanksgiving, and I was laying in bed, and it was a Saturday night, and I was just flicking through the channels, just bored, and it just kind of made me harken back to the day of like USA Up All Night.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Or finding something on Showtime late at night, or something that Joe Bob Briggs would show. But it was like Hard Bodies, like, and then I was like, God, it sounds so familiar. But I remember that was like such a taboo movie as a kid, so I just watched it and laughed my balls off. It was great. My wife came home and was like, I can't believe you're fucking watching this. It's so stupid. And I was like, shut up. This is my movie.
Yeah,
great.
I have a good story with that. I worked for this company. They're actually one of my clients still, but it was a huge company. It still is, and one of their divisions, the president of the company, who loved movies, and we talked about movies every now and then together. We were at a convention for like there was lots of people there. We were it was like the closing night of convention. And we were on a cruise ship, like, for, like, the night. And we're hanging out having a drink, and he walks by, and we're talking about movies. And he says, hey, you know what my all-time favorite movie is Hard Bodies. And this is a guy right around 50 years old, and the president of this company, and he's, I mean, a big position. And he's like, Hard Bodies, you guys seen that? It was like, what? I still talk to the guy. I went over his house a couple months ago to watch a movie on his projection, whatever. Like, he has a projector that projects on like a 150-inch wall or whatever. But
oh, is this the guy that you were left alone with his child in the room and two people were fucking on the screen?
Yes.
You know, like this awkward sex scene with like a 7-year-old next to you. You're like,
yeah, this is I went to his house for dinner, and I'm like, so what's it like having all boys? And then the mom points to one of the kids, and she's like, we don't. And I look at this kid, and I'm like, oh my God, like, you're a girl? Yeah, and I thought I'm at dinner, at the fucking dinner table. And I mistook their daughter for a boy right in front of everybody, and it was awkward for like a few minutes. Oh my God. Because you look like a guy.
Oh,
well, what is she like? Was she a pre-dyke, or?
I don't know what it was like, but I literally, what's it like having all boys? We don't. And the girl turned around.
Dick.
The girl turned around like, huh?
Sure.
I was like, oh well, your name is kind of girl and boy. Like, ooh,
way to fuck it up, sir.
Patrick!
Yo, what's up, Patrick from Saudi?
Right.
Patrick just entered the chat room.
In a chat, you can see it on YouTube.
We're in the middle of reviews now, Patrick. Android gave some stupid review about a non-horror movie. Jesus Christ.
If you're a podcast listener and you're lazy and don't go to YouTube or our website, let me remind you once again, you can go to YouTube/KillerReviewsCom and watch the full video of my fucking mug. But the best part, you can watch the chat go live as we talk.
Boom. Yeah.
So, okay, so Hard Bodies has been reviewed.
Hard Bodies, and it was great. Go check it out if you like Porky's 80s unapologetic,
Yeah, it's
pot
phenomenal.
smoking, boobs, bush, beer, whatever.
Boom.
The 3 B's: Bush, beer, and boobs. Oh!
Oh!
All right, that's what you got this week, or I mean, which is fine.
No, I got a couple of other movies.
Okay.
I was gonna, but I mean, we'll let Xander talk about it.
All right.
Whatever he
All right.
wants to talk about.
Talk about what? What am I talking about? Whatever I want.
Well, you said you just watched 1,000 movies.
I did. Let's talk
Thanksgiving
about
weekend.
something. Let's talk about something a little strange from the year of 1976 called
Yeah,
Embryo.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was gonna say Xander's gonna review something from Calcutta, circa
Look at it,
1974.
Yeah, this is 1976, starring Rock Hudson. Which
Yeah.
is, yeah, I didn't know he did weird movies like this, but
What?
I was thinking this movie's so fucking weird, dude. He at the beginning of the movie he runs over a dog, and it's pregnant, and he's like some sort of veterinary doctor, scientist guy, and he takes it inside, takes the puppies out, and brings them back to life. But he creates this like accelerated growth hormone that makes the dogs grow really fast. And so he implements that into humans, and he makes a woman. And the movie is just about him slowly going through, figuring out how to get all this to work. And then the woman grows up rapidly. Then his wife gets jealous. Then the woman that he has created just goes crazy and tries to kill everybody. And it's just a fucking weird fucking movie. It's pretty slow though. Pretty slow burn though. But it's so cool. It kept me intrigued the whole time. Rock Hudson is awesome on it. Like, he's always one of the well-known actors of all time, and he just was great to watch on screen, man. It was such a weird flick. So I never heard of it. I don't know if you guys are really familiar with anything that Rock Hudson does, but
how'd you find this movie, dude?
This movie I found, if you have a Roku player, they have a channel on there called Zombie TV, which is actually where you can find the Corpse Cast podcast. They do a video show on Zombie TV, and that's kind of how I found it. But they also have like movies and other on there through these, and saw Embryo and looked at it, and I guess the little review on it said it was like a Frankensteinish type movie, which it kind of was. If you take like Frankenstein and splice and kind of take things from it, kind of was a blend of what it was, man. But yeah, I just was drunk one night and wanted to watch something weird, and I found that. So it hit the spot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rock Hudson. I'm gonna Google image Rock Hudson.
Yeah.
He was a porn star.
I mean, with a name like that, it should have been, right?
He was one of the first big time actors to die of AIDS and be exposed as a queer.
Oh, he's a pretty guy.
He was like the ladies' man, and then when he passed away from AIDS, they're like, no, Rock Hudson was gay. It's like, yeah, he's pretty. Of course he did.
Yeah.
He's a looker.
Yeah, I mean, he's most known for Dynasty, I believe. He was on Dynasty back in the day, that TV show.
Did a lot of movies.
Oh yeah, tons. I think he did a bunch of westerns too, but I'm not really familiar with his western.
What would you give this movie? What's it called?
Embryo.
Embryo.
Yeah. For me, it's like it's a, I like my weird stuff. It's a 3.5 out of 5 for me. Mm-hmm. Just because I thought I was so like kind of shocked at the weirdness that Rock Hudson was involved. You didn't expect his name to be attached to something so dark and just a weird horror sci-fi flick.
Right.
But yeah.
Was he a bottom or top?
He looks like a bottom to me.
He could be.
He loved it.
Or was he a power bottom?
What's the difference
What?
between... Yeah, what is that robot?
Who's a robot?
Robot says
Robots.
what?
Robot sex? What?
Robot says what?
Robot sex?
What's the difference between a bottom and a power bottom?
Well, a power bottom is watch, I'll show you.
There's no watch. We don't do that with you. I don't watch.
I want you to go. What?
No.
What?
I don't want it. I don't want to fucking bite this hook. There's no watch with you.
Yes,
No.
there is.
Just like he still won't go to X Hamster.
How about I just put it in the chat room?
That's fine, but I'm not.
And
clicking
people can click at their discretion.
Like I saw on Twitter, like some like old zombie in a blanket the other day, like a little zombie creature in a blanket, like in bed. No, it's just nuts. Meat spin, no way.
Just click on it.
No.
Look,
The link's not working, yo.
Gilia's clicking on it.
Meat spin.
It's not working. The link's not working.
Come on, Xander, click on it.
It's not. It's. Click.
All right. So, what else did you watch?
Patrick comes in to save. What else? I watched a movie called Twixt. I don't know if you guys have heard of Twixt. It's written directed and produced by Francis Ford Coppola, starring Val Kilmer as the main guy, and also has Dakota Fanning's older sister in it. It's Val Kilmer plays a writer who's kind of struggling through his career, and he keeps getting like blackout drunk and having these visions of this like mysterious girl wandering around, and he's basically caught in these little dream states trying to figure out who killed this girl, and basically he kind of takes that story and tries to write a book so he can become successful again. Now, the overall look of the movie is fucking beautiful for the most part. A lot of like contrasting colors. There's like some of the scenes are pretty much straight black and white except for the girl's eyes. They have like a little blood dripping down them, and there's little hints of color. But where like you could tell the budget took a big hit on this one, because there's certain scenes like they're at the center of the town and you see the clock tower. Well, the tower and the clock is completely computer generated. There's some use of green screens that were just kind of unnecessary, and it really just felt like they didn't do enough scouting to film in the proper place. I mean, I don't know, but it's Val Kilmer's okay. Elle Fanning's good in it. It has some very cool moments, but it's just a kind of a strange gothic horror movie that's very Stephen King-esque. It seems almost like Stephen King wrote it, not Francis Ford Coppola. You know, struggling writer, yada yada yada.
What year was it made?
It was made in 2011, but it did not get a DVD release until this year, and I've kind of been eyeing it for a while. But some people love it a lot, and I'm just not one of those people. I think it looks great. I'll never watch it again.
You don't like a movie? Or is this?
No.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I mean, it's not. It's Twixt, T-I-X-T, and it's just not. There's just not. I don't know. There's just no. It's not terribly creative or inventive. Like visually, is its biggest visual things in there.
Dude, I gotta say though, Xander, this has a higher rating than normally on IMDb that you go for.
Yeah, that's because people are stupid.
People are what? You cut out.
People are stupid.
Oh. Ella Fanning.
Yeah, if it had more money behind it, I think I would have liked it. But those little CG scenes took me out of the movie every time.
Yeah.
Especially when they were in sequences. Like, it just killed it.
So the director of Apocalypse Now and The Godfather is down to directing Twixt.
Well, this has been his passion project for quite some time, apparently. Like, he's been having a hard time getting it funded, getting it distributed. And, you know, he wrote it, directed it, produced it. I mean, his hands was all over this. I don't really know. You figure he'd be able to get his hands on a little extra money somewhere.
Well, the guy's loaded. I mean,
I feel like the easiest solution was to find a better place to shoot this movie. Use the tower where you can use these, like, old bridges where you don't have to green screen shit and make it look awful.
Oh, just a heads up, Patrick in chat said it's on Netflix streaming, too, so.
Yeah, it is streaming now. So.
Oh, Shane's back in chat.
Val Kilmer's really fallen off the scale.
Yeah, he's fine in it. It's just, I don't know. I felt like it lacked a lot of depth.
What happens to these actors? Like, and I've been meaning to bring this up to they just red box horrors, dude. Like Val Kilmer. Who else is starting? Billy Bob Thornton. I'm starting to notice showing up. Just red box straight to DVD movies. I mean, are these guys lack of roles? I mean, these guys should be like A-listers, and they're like slowly falling down. You know, like C to D-listers.
I feel like I have a good answer for this, if I may, Xander.
You may.
May I? This was asked. Let's see. I think Howard Stern asked this to a really good actor one time on his show. And what happens is, obviously not in every case, but an actor, like let's say Val Kilmer, he's big in the 80s, does Real Genius, does Top Gun, which I'm sure skyrocketed him. Then he does Heat, and he's a Batman at some point, right?
Yeah.
These people sometimes they make a lot of money, so they buy. They have a lot of their overhead is absurd, whether it's a mansion, their car leases, and they get in a position where they don't have the luxury of picking roles. They might hang around for a year and say, I want to get a good role, But at some point, they say, I have so much shit to pay for that I have got to get some work coming in. Then they might pick like a bad script for the money because they want the money. And then it just kind of goes down and down and down. Whereas if you have the luxury to wait, and you have good good agents and good management and good instincts yourself, then you might want to wait a year, take a year off, and find the great the perfect script for you and have more of a career going. But sometimes these guys just have so much shit to pay for, they have to take these roles because they have no choice. And also they want to act.
Right, they want to keep working.
Well, I heard Michael Madsen on an Opie and Anthony radio show, and he was saying about how he went into why he picks shitty roles in particular because he's notorious, and he's like, look, man, I got child support, like he's straight up like just hey, fuck it, that's why I picked this role. Oh yeah, that role. Oh yeah, I had to make a mortgage payment that month. Like. Yeah. It's just I can understand.
Yeah, I got a similar answer from I once saw Lance Henriksen at a convention, and he was talking to someone, asked him kind of the same question. His response was, "I have 3 ex-wives, kids." He's like, "Yeah, some of them are shit, but I want to keep working." He's like, "A payday is a payday," So
yeah, and I think that's how a lot of them end up that way.
He's like, "Have fun, man." The way that he would hope.
Wait, what did you say? You broke up.
He said he has fun making them, but sometimes they don't turn out the way you want. He's like, so his thing was, I love acting, I like being busy, I don't like not being busy. So he's like, I can't sit, like you were saying earlier, wait for the perfect script to come once every 3 years. He's like, I want to work, I want to be busy.
It's funny, like I used to work at AOL, a call center, maybe like 10, 11 years ago, and each year our call center would win a prize where they would have a celebrity come and visit, and people would, get a picture with the celebrity. And so the first year we had Emmett Smith come, and I don't know how much they paid him. So he took a picture with every single person working that day in the call center. So all of a sudden everybody was a Cowboys fan that day. And then the very next year it was Chris Kattan.
That's awesome.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, I guess, like you said, it's a payday. Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. What else? What?
I can tell you what I watched, and we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier, but I watched Blood Rage, and we did watch it in KR Movie Night, and the reason why I'm reviewing it is it was such a badass fucking movie. Basically, it's about a couple of twins. The movie actually was made in 1983, but was not released until 1987. You could have found it on VHS under a bunch of different names. Nightmare at Shadow Woods. There's a couple other names. I forget the other names that it was under. But it was released cut on VHS for a while, and then it was finally released uncut, and then released cut again. It's out of print on DVD right now, titled Nightmare at Shadow Woods, and that one's really cut too. But basically, what it is beginning of the movie, you got twin brothers. Their names are going to be Todd and Terry, so several manly names there. But Todd and Terry, and really good gore in the movie. But at the beginning of the movie, Todd and Terry are at the drive-ins with their whore mom and her boyfriend. And he's trying to cop a feel and get a handful of the mom's breasts, and the brothers sneak out the back seat. And somehow, someway, miraculously, one of the twins finds a hatchet, and with misplaced rage, he hits another dude in a car, making out with his girlfriend in the face, but rubs the blood on his twin brother, so his twin brother gets locked away. And Thanksgiving, I don't know, 15 years later, the twin brother escapes the mental hospital, and he's coming home, and his brother's having a party with his mom and a bunch of other teenagers, and the killing ensues. But which twin is it, basically? It's basically the twin that's been living with his mom the whole time. And
let the blood shed.
It's called Blood Rage. Awesome fucking gore, man. I mean, I think the stepdad was placing a test call to the cops, and he's on the phone when the twin comes up and cuts his hand off with the fucking hatchet, and then just hits him in the head with the fucking hatchet, and he just. It's great, dude. Just so much good gore in it. But I would suggest
Blood
you guys
Rage!
Blood Rage.
Yours is way better than mine.
Come on, do it like that.
He's practiced all his life. He's listened to metal.
I can't. Blood Rage.
No. Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
Blood Rage.
Oh my god, you two are really good at that.
You listen,
Yeah, I do it.
Xander listens to the metal too.
That's right.
But it's great, man. We get multiple hatchet whacks, impaling, decapitation, severed limbs. There's a really cool bisection in the woods. There's a counselor chick that just gets ripped in half and her guts are just hanging out. It's really fucking brutal from 1983, and it's a really if anybody out there is a slasher fan, it's a really I would say it's an underrated slasher. It's pretty cool. I mean, it got a 5.4 out of 10 on IMDb, but still, I mean, the people in KR Movie Night were like, "Holy hell, where did you find this movie?" And I just kind of YouTubed Thanksgiving themed horror movies, and I just stumbled upon it.
That did surprise me. That you
What?
found that many Turkey Day movies.
Oh, yeah.
That movie Poltergeist was really good. Was that fun?
Do you like Trauma?
I do, somewhat.
Would you like a Trauma musical?
I don't know. I mean, I like Toxic Avenger.
I
don't know. There were
It's okay. It's a later Trauma movie, so it's directed by Lloyd Kaufman, and it's cool. I mean,
there's a lot of cute chicks in that.
I know.
What?
I'm a fan of it all. But
Wait, what'd you say?
Robot says what?
I mean,
Hey, do you think someday you'll stop plugging your computer through a phone line to get internet?
What?
Do you think someday you'll stop putting an antenna on your roof to get your internet?
Well, yeah, because I'm out of aluminum foil.
Like, is your hamster dead in the wheel that's getting you electricity?
I don't have any hamsters. Did you get rid of your rabbits?
No, I actually still have them, but I don't know. Their days are numbered. I mean, what's it like to live in my apartment? The rabbits are like, shit, this is cool. Like, we have a cool place to run around. They feed me vegetables every day. But little do they know, every day I'm like, today's your day. Like, today's your day.
You guys are out here.
Yeah, I still have them.
Going back to Blood Rage, I guess it's from the director of Missing in Action and Invasion USA and Red Scorpion.
Heck yeah.
So, which is kind of weird because I thought somebody else directed those movies, so I don't know. But anyways, what else could we ask for? Just like the other one, boobs, bush, blood. It's got it all.
The 3 Bs.
It's pretty silly.
Yes.
Bears. All right.
So go and see it. It's on YouTube. So.
Okay, hey, I'll go.
Go.
I've been watching. I just watch YouTube at this point. I have not seen a Hollywood release in probably like 2 months. I watch a lot of Dark Souls playthroughs, which I wish people have probably any interest in. Xander, how dare you type on chat when I'm talking?
That's how I roll.
I watched this. The chat makes this really fun. I watched this dude called Lobos Jr. and he plays like these challenges in Dark Souls where, like, he'll be like, okay, I can't heal. I have to like use a dagger, and I have to like beat the game in like 2 hours. Like, so I'm way into all these very niche markets on Twitch. I mean, on YouTube. I like who's that guy? Boogie2988, I think his name is. I watch a lot of Geek and Sundry.
Heck yeah. You're welcome.
I watch Twitch. I watch Doug Benson. Thanks to my 6'1", tall, dark, and handsome Jordanian friend.
We watched probably 7 hours of YouTube while I was there.
Dude,
at least.
It was so much fun.
At least. Yeah, there's so much on there. It's just too much.
The Saturday morning you were here, we just like wake up at like 6:30 and just play YouTube. Just let shit run.
You woke me up because I heard you at like 5 in the kitchen, and I heard, ooh! And I was like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden you come around the corner and open a beer and sit down on the couch and go, and turn on Doug Vincent's Super High Me. I was like, what the fuck? It's like 5 in the morning. He just did a shot of tequila, he grabbed a beer and sat on the couch next to me.
Yeah. That weekend, I could do a shot at fucking 5 in the morning, no problem. Like, that weekend was so... Dude, it was so amazing that weekend. I drank for 3 days straight. Sleeping was just a sidestep to what I was doing, which was drinking and eating and watching TV.
It was funny, you kept sneaking into not sneaking it, you kept going to the kitchen and doing shots. I'm like, what do you do? I did a shot. I was like, well, why didn't you get me? Like, I didn't want to make you drink.
I had no idea that you would, like, I'll drink at 5 in the morning, do shots of tequila, but I didn't know you would. But next time I know that. It was amazing.
You only live once.
Oh, Shane in chat knows Boogie. That's awesome. Yeah, he just hit 1 million subscribers. It's a fascinating channel. If you
I haven't checked it out.
Yeah, Boogie.
I'll check it out.
You just search Boogie on YouTube, but
cool.
I mean, that's it, man. Like, I watch a lot of gaming shows, and that's it. This guy, for the very few people in chat who, or whatever, other podcast listeners who are interested in like Twitch and following gamers on there, there's this guy Jeff Green, who he's in his early 50s and he's playing through Dark Souls, and he gives an ongoing commentary the entire time he plays Dark Souls, and he talks about his wife and his in-laws while he plays Dark Souls, and it's just magic. He's super funny, and that's Jeff Green on Twitter. Dark Souls Jeff Green. But other than that, I watched The Purge with my brother, Jeff. My friend Tegan in chat saying Jeff. Yeah, Jeff's great. My brother watched The Purge. You guys know him. The podcast listeners know him as Ebenezer Scrooge, and that's my second oldest brother. He loves horror movies, but hates to admit he loves them. He's watching The Purge to my recommendation. And we've all seen this, right? At this point, The Purge.
Yeah.
So he's complaining. He loves the beginning, but he's complaining how like nobody would let the guy in, right? The dude that's in trouble outside.
Yeah.
And he's saying, "Oh, hey, there's no way I would let that guy in my house. Like that's bullshit." And then whatever. He's complaining the whole movie, but at some point he's like, "This actually is a pretty good movie. I like it." And I did like it better the second time. I didn't know. It's not an hour. It's an hour into the movie till the people outside actually break in.
Yeah, it's a ways.
Yeah, it is a ways. And the last 10 minutes of the movie is like the last twist. So it's only 20 minutes of that cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
But I do love that story. Like
I think the next one's going to be way brutal. I think they just kind of maybe tested the waters with this one to kind of see what they could kind of people like, get some feelers out for it. But I think the next one's going to be over the top.
Yeah. And
just straight balls to the wall.
Yeah, me too. And
I hope so, anyways.
Yeah, I liked it better the second time.
I love it when Lena Headey smashes that girl's face into the table at the end, toward the end.
Yes.
God, it's so awesome.
Was
like, ooh, bitch goes down.
Yeah, and she says like no. like she tries to grab the shotgun, and within a few, it was like Steven Seagal and like Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
Like in 3 seconds, her face is bleeding and broken nose.
Yeah, it was
and
awesome.
She's like, I told you that ends. Like we're not doing that.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. But you know what? Let me ask you an opinion. Do you guys think that Ethan Hawke's character lives at the end? Because you don't quite know.
It's been so long. I said that you didn't, and then someone told me something that proved that was a theory otherwise, but I can't remember what it was. Like there's something that happens.
Well, this is exactly what happens. This is the Purge we're talking about. This is exactly.
And I haven't seen it.
Oh, come on!
I don't care about
Why
spoilers.
the fuck are you on the show? Yeah.
Go back and watch Hard Bodies.
I'm very picky.
This is 99 Apples kicking in right now. This is 99 Apples. It's not my fault. It's
Spoiler
99
alert.
Apples.
Thanks,
Spoiler.
Patrick.
I don't give a fuck.
So.
Well, we're letting other listeners know,
Well,
so fast forward 2 minutes.
I guess this is a huge spoiler. Yeah.
It's a big spoiler.
So fast forward, people. At one point, one of the characters that was also in Sinister, right? Let's just sidestep it. Let's just code it up a little bit. He's protecting his family, and he actually gets hurt. He's protecting his family towards the very end of the movie, and you go, oh, wow, he's still, like, his eyes are still moving, his hands are up. And then a few minutes later, somebody else says, well, the guy in Sinister is dead, so I guess we'll have to deal with the family now. But we don't see him actually expired.
Right.
So, I'm thinking maybe he's coming back.
Maybe. What, right? The thing is, even if he did put him in the second one and make it, like, I don't know, what happened 3 years ago on The Purge, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, my older brother, who's the biggest critic ever, really loved the idea and the concept of the movie, and so do I.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Amazing, the idea of once a year you can kill somebody. So, I would watch The Purge. I don't even care if they're, like, the worst movies ever made. I would still watch all of them going forward, because I love the idea so much.
Yeah.
It's like a Hostel. I've seen every Hostel that's been out.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess that's it, guys. I haven't really been watching. I'm a YouTube guy now.
Oh, poor you.
Yep.
I watched Thor: The Dark World.
No one cares. It's not a horror movie. Move on.
And whatever. Thor: The Dark World. It's just funny. I just have to tell you this funny story. Like, okay, what little kid doesn't want to go see Thor? Well, one of mine doesn't. I have twin sons that are 8. And I said, okay, we're going to go see Thor. It was like the day after Thanksgiving. And he's like, no, I don't want to go. I'm not a movie guy, Dad. I was like, whoa, back up. We got a badass over here. So I just took the other twin to go see Thor: The Dark World while the other one went shopping with his sister and mother. But anyways, it was a funny story about Thor: The Dark World.
Did you like it?
I thought it was badass, man, but I'm a comic book guy, so
yeah, I've heard it's pretty. I've heard it's significantly better than the first.
it is lots of action.
Oh,
and
so there's actually action in the second one. That's cool.
yeah, exactly.
I
And
thought
they're
the first
tying
one was
it in,
okay.
and obviously,
It
like
was
with
okay.
the whole Marvel thing, they're tying it into every other Marvel movie coming out, essentially.
Right.
So, which was cool. There's some cool Easter eggs in it. Benicio del Toro, there's the Easter egg at the end of it. So, it was cool, man. And then I might be a little bit behind the times, but I fell in love with Only God Forgives.
Oh, really?
Whoa, this is huge! Are you serious?
That is a hit or miss film for a lot of people. It seems like.
Yes.
This is a
So
big deal,
what-
guys.
What about it made you say this is fucking awesome?
You know what?
This is the director of Drive. This is the pseudo sequel or whatever.
Well, I think it's kind of like the Ice Cream trilogy, the whole
Yeah.
At World's End.
Yeah. Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, all those. I think so. This is. I don't know if he's going to do another one, but it's not necessarily a sequel to Drive. I think what he say, Drive was speed, and this was the heroin.
Yeah.
Or the acid trip. This one was the acid trip. I just love the ambiguity of it. It didn't spoon feed you. It's like, okay, this is what could be happening, or this is what could be happening. It just leaves it up to you. I mean, it's totally leaves it up to your perspective, and that's what because I watched it, and then I had my 19-year-old son watch it, and he's like, I don't get it. He's all, not that I didn't like it, I just don't get it. And I was just like, dude, he's all, they're not even talking in it. And I was just like, it's not what it's about, dude. Just watch it. And it was just, I love the direction, right? I love the coloring. I think he's a stylish director. I love the brutality of his fucking movies. And
yeah, I've always liked how it looks, so.
And he just puts some fucking uncomfortable characters in his movies. And Ryan Gosling does a really good job at being just that uncomfortable fucking guy in his own skin, and Kristen Scott Thomas stole that movie for me too. What a
Oh, really?
bitch!
Dude, you know, like how bad of a rap that movie got, and I think I would like it a lot. And you saying that gives me complete faith that I'm gonna love it.
Well, I guess I gotta watch it now. Some bitch.
Well, it's funny because I one of my second jobs is I clean a gym, and there's a lot. It's a fighting gym, so there's a lot of kickboxers and wrestlers and whatnot there. And there's a guy that works out there. He has a tattoo of kickboxers on his arm, like Thai kickboxers that were in Only God Forgives. We talk about horror every now and then. I was like, hey Nate, you need to watch Only God Forgives on Netflix. And he's like, really? I was like, dude, you're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. But there's Thai kickboxers, so you're gonna appreciate it. So the next day he's all, dude, what the fuck was that? And I was just like, you didn't like it? He goes, I can't say that I didn't like it other than what the fuck was that? He goes, that was some violent ass fucking shit. And what was with the fucking killing of this and this and this? And I was like, dude, it was fucking awesome. Just yeah, he's like, he's always pleasurable, but did this happen or did this? I was like, that's what it leaves you up to thinking. It might have or might not have. Could have been all in somebody's head. Who fucking knows?
Huh.
So you haven't seen it yet, Butcher?
I still have not. When I decide to watch movies again, that's the first one I'm watching.
Yeah.
You need. Did you like Drive?
Oh, unbelievable! Probably one of my. It was probably my top 3 of. Was it last year or the second? It was probably 2 years ago. I thought Drive was fucking amazing.
It's and you know what? One of the main things I've been taking from these movies are the soundtracks.
I hear,
Oh yeah, they're great.
Guys, I hear this, like this like gate, like this loud noise going on.
Loud noise. I don't know. Has it been on the whole time?
No, it just started like a minute ago.
If my computer kicked on, that might be it.
Yeah, I can kind of hear a fan.
Yeah.
Nothing I can do about that, guys. Sorry.
It's really loud.
How can it be that loud?
It's almost like you're driving. Like it's like we can hear.
Oh,
like,
then it's not my. I mean, it's not even that loud. Like I can barely hear it. I've scooted way back.
All right, I'm gonna mute each one of you and see what happens. All right, it's not mine. You guys each mute your mic on Skype.
Okay.
I'm gonna do mine right now.
Okay.
I can hear some. It's not me.
Dave, can you mute yours?
I'm muted.
No, you're not. We just fucking heard you. I'm muted. We hear him. This guy.
He's fuck.
All right, I'm muted. You guys hear me? I'm muted.
Mute it, Dave.
That was awesome, right? Oh, I love busting his balls. It just started, and I don't think it's me.
Oh, I don't hear it. I unmuted it and muted it back. Was what I did.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I hear that. It almost sounds like a toy train in the background.
Yeah, it's really loud. It sounds like you're at the ocean.
I don't know. Don't know. It would be weird to hear it now because I've always recorded on the computer. If it was a computer. Jerks. Moving along.
Oh wait, it's subsiding.
Well, my computer's not. The fan's not stopping, so it can't be it.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Well, I'm gonna pee while you try to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me a turkey taco. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right.
What?
We're gonna hang up on Dave and see if it's him.
F you.
Are you there?
F you.
Is it F you? Wait,
F
it's
you.
gone. It's gone. Did you close the window?
I did nothing. I can't hear it, you assholes. I have no idea what you're talking about, for fuck's sake. Eat a dick.
Well, it's gone now.
Oh. I scared it away.
Are you not at the ocean anymore?
Yeah, I'm done swimming.
I can't believe I'm eating online. I'm just so hungry. Like I'm eating in front of like the internet. All right, Aaron.
He's eating turkey tacos. They're so fucking good. He went into immediate fan.
That's what girls are for. That's what girls are for.
For having sex with.
Being real dumb and making me come, yeah.
Not it. All right, so we all here?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna disconnect the call and see if we reconnect and get rid of our ocean sound.
There's an ocean in my soul.
I'll call you guys right back.
No.
Alright. Alright.
End call. How do I get rid of you guys? No, not video.
Hello.
Hey, baby.
I'm just stuffing my face with a turkey taco.
Oh, no ocean in the background. Go figure.
It's not me.
Like,
I'm on mute.
yeah, that was great, right? That was fucking classic. Classic Xander.
Hello.
Oh, the ocean's back. Go figure.
What do you want me to do?
Why are you Skyping
I want you to turn your wife's fucking vibrator off, bro.
Why are you
Fine.
Skyping in the car on the highway with the windows down?
I'm not. Why did it all of a sudden start happening?
You fucking tell us, man.
I don't know.
Butcher said that you're brushing your teeth with your wife's vibrator.
Hang on. I have Nash. I have Party on the phone. Hang on.
Hey, robot Aaron. No, you sound
What?
like a robot. You sound
Do
like
I?
a robot now. You just did.
No, you know what it is? I'm stuffing my face.
Right.
You wish you had some of this leftover turkey with maiden top.
I just saw Patrick's question. Hey, I'm actually recording a podcast. Are you
Dick.
coming over?
Call
or not?
back later. Fucktard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Saturday
what?
we're having a birthday party for Gage. If you have.
I don't want to go to Gage's birthday party.
This Saturday.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't care if it's on Sunday. I don't want to go.
Okay.
No.
If you can work it out, that'd be cool. I'd love to have you there. It's at Chuck
I-
E. Cheese at noon.
I don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese for the last time, Butch. Sheesh.
I don't want to see her now.
She doesn't want to see
I'm
you
recording.
either.
I'm live.
We don't want to see her either, bro.
No,
she
I
broke
don't
up
wanna
the
see her
band.
too,
You
but
know.
I'm live.
Ever since she came
on the
into,
internet right now.
her picture,
And the
ever
internet
since,
can hear this.
ever
Yeah,
since Kayla
so I'll
Cap
call-
came
I'll
into the
call you
picture,
back.
that the band broke up.
That's way too late. All right, bye. Oh, Patrick says Xander's funny. Ooh.
Did you hear that, Butcher?
Did you hear?
No, I didn't for a second.
Oh, you gotta listen to that back.
Xander, what the fuck is that sound?
I don't know.
Since you probably won't listen to it back, I said, yeah. Ever since Kayla Cap came into the picture, the band broke up.
Oh. That is pretty true. Maybe your mic is too loud?
I haven't changed anything since when we started. Literally nothing.
Alright, but it's I mean, the people in chat, do you guys hear this? Is it really loud? To me, I hear a huge hiss.
I hear it now. I am like 20 feet away from my computer.
Is it raining
It's
over there?
so bad.
I hear like a humming now. I don't know.
Is your wife vacuuming?
No, it's literally quiet in this room. Except for the fan on the computer, which is always on when we record, so I don't know why it would pick it up today and never pick it up before. Unless my connection is weak sauce.
Yeah, I mean,
Let me try something.
because whatever I hear, wait, it just went way down. Did you move?
No. I moved my cell phone away from the computer. Could that have been it?
It could be.
Is it gone?
No.
No.
It's just because, like, whatever I hear in my headphone is what comes out on the final show. So on the final show, while we're talking, in the background, it would just be this big hiss.
Oh, yeah, I don't hear it.
I hear it. It's like or it's more like.
Yeah, it's like wind almost.
Is it your computer?
Well, whatever. Dude, we need to get this fixed because I can't have the show like in a fucking wind tunnel. I'm sorry, but like we need to get this fixed. And if you're listening live, the 4 people that are, bear with us.
Alright, I just turned my mic on and off. And if it was still doing it, then it's not me.
I'll call you right back.
Yeah.
Okay, you there, Aaron? You're there, right?
It's
Like I just hung up on him. It is completely gone.
clear as a bell.
Yeah. It's like there's nothing else on earth but you and I right now. That's how quiet it is.
It's not even the crickets.
All right, so let's call him back. I mean, I don't mean a dick, but like we're talking and it's fucking.
But
Still doing it?
Yeah.
Alright, here, hold on. Let's try something here.
Yeah, try some stuff.
On a uh,
Aaron, are you there? La 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 la.
Hello?
Hello.
How is that?
That's better. There's still a sound.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, it's going away. It went away.
Did it go away?
It went away. It's completely gone.
What? All right.
All right.
Hold on. Hear it now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Alrighty then. That takes care of that. Hold on. How do I sound though?
I don't know. Talk for a few seconds.
I am talking for a few seconds.
You sound good, and the sound
Sound good?
and the sound's gone.
Nice.
So is
Well, what it was?
yeah.
The heat.
What's that?
The heater.
Oh.
I'm sitting under the vent because I don't feel well and keep getting cold chills.
Ah. Do we have Aaron? No, I'm gonna grab him.
So that takes care of that.
That's good.
Good. Weird. It never picks up that.
Mail casket already.
hey, hey,
What?
Quit yelling.
can you hear? Okay, whatever Xander did, it's gone.
I know. The heater was the issue. If we're having sound issues and there's a fucking heater above your head, I mean, like that's pay attention, bro.
Shut your face.
Yeah, I'll shut your face with my tiny dick.
Oh, I thought you were a door jammer.
There's like a big, there's a fucking big heater above his head, like. Not me.
Log jammers. But you got the problem with your cable?
All right, let's move along.
All right. Do you guys have any terrible movies left to review before we move on? Can we move on?
We can move on.
Mm,
I have plenty, but we can move on. Nobody wants to hear me talk anymore.
I watched Blood Creek from like 1974, and it stars Henry Jacobson, who was in 2 movies. And I saw this on Amazon Prime. It was the last movie. There was the last movie in the list of 4,000 movies to watch.
You done?
I watched Swamp Monster from 1942. I'm only kidding.
I do want to give a really quick shout out to Dark Deadite though, if that's cool.
Anything related to that guy.
Fuck him.
Good.
Dude, he brought his Dream Warriors podcast back, and he asked me the other night. He didn't have nobody to record it with, so he asked if I'd jump on last minute. So I did, and we had this chick from KR Movie Night jump on named Fly, and I want to get Fly and Xander like together in the same room because it would just be a total geeked out ooze fest of just horror, fucking historian craziness. Because this chick. I mean, obviously, I know Xander's married to the love of his life, the first woman he ever had sex with. But I'm telling you.
She passed away, sir.
Did she? I'm just kidding. But anyways, it was an awesome fucking podcast session on exploitation movies, past and present. So one of these days, we're going to have to get her on to ooze out with Xander.
Ooze out with the X-Man. That's what we'll call the podcast.
That's right.
Sounds like a really bad porn.
All right, so let's go to the mail casket.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
No,
right.
he's got one. He's got one now. Xander. Oh, you've been gone.
That was better though. Let's see. Michael on Twitter says, "What's your favorite Friday the 13th film and why?" I have an answer.
Yeah, I got an answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Final
Whoever
chapter.
has the fucking sound up on the computer, turn it down.
Huh?
When
I don't
hear-
have sound on the computer.
When you hear an echo bounce, okay, it's gone now. Okay.
I'm not. I turned my computer off.
I don't know what's up with you guys, but
Your
there's
face.
an echo. Check your volume because your headphones are bouncing back into the microphone next to your face.
Your face is bouncing off.
Is that good? Am I good?
It's gone.
Jesus. I didn't even do anything.
I don't think it was your fault that time.
Yeah, whatever.
I think it was the Mexican.
Whatever. I have a complex. It's cool.
All right,
I'm
Aaron.
going to read Don't Kill Myself books now.
What's your favorite Friday the 13th and why?
Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter. Chuck Zito, Tom Savini. It's just fucking relentless, unapologetic, does not give a fuck. The height of the slasher craze, I believe, came out in '84. It just doesn't make you feel good, that movie. I mean, it just doesn't pull any punches.
Dude,
it's just great, man.
Chuck Zito was in Part 4.
Well, he directed it, I believe, right? Didn't Chuck Zito? Yeah, Chuck Zito directed it.
The Chuck Zito, that's like the biker guy. When are we talking about the same Chuck Zito, like the Hell's Angel guy?
No.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. Okay, I'm thinking of there's a personality who does radio right now, Chuck Zito. Like he's a biker Hell's Angel. Okay, I sorry, different guy.
Way to go.
All right.
Anyways, it's final chapter. It's the best one, man. I mean, it's where we get to see Jason die, and it's just great, man.
Shit.
And Corey Feldman, and the kid in the wheelchair.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
And one of the main reasons why I like it is Roger Ebert described it as an immoral and reprehensible piece of trash. As well as said, sad, cynical, and depressing movie.
No shit.
So, Robert, this is like one of those movies like Joseph Zito. My bad, guys. I got them confused. Joseph Zito. But anyways, it's one of those movies that I think parents protested. I mean, even went to the point where like, hey, this is getting too much. You know, this is getting too much. This violence in the theaters that our childrens are watching. But fuck it, dude. It's great, man. Crispin Glover takes a freaking a meat cleaver to the face and a corkscrew to the hand. Jason
Oh, yeah.
Jason crushes some dude's face in the shower with his bare hands.
Yeah, it's actually one of my favorites. It's in my top 3 for sure.
It's great, man.
Excuse me. Sorry, I coughed.
Yeah, you just do a line of coke. Fucking
I'm dying over here, man.
break bread,
Trooping
nigga.
through. Almost trooping through. For me, I love part 3. Mainly because this is gonna sound so stupid. I love all the 3D moments. Not watching them in 3D, it fucking makes me so happy and ridiculously. Makes me think of just being a kid watching old 3D movies with those goofy ass glasses. But it's just so much funnier to go back and watch it now and not have the 3D glasses on and just laugh at it. So yeah, it's probably like the most nostalgic to me though. So. Who ran over a cat?
Hey, dude, I will say part 3 is my favorite too.
Yeah, just fun.
For me, that's my favorite Jason, is because he's so real, and I do like the potato sack Jason. He's my second favorite. I am just flat out officially. You can put this in a tablet, carve it in a tablet. I'm not a fan of zombie Jason. I don't like the big skeleton Jason, all the waterlogged Jason. I like a normal guy in a mask, or somewhat normal, I guess you could say.
I think that's why I liked not necessarily the movie itself because it was severely flawed, but the remake. But that version of Jason has slowly became my favorite. The remake. All right. I think it's
the remake, from 2010 or 2009.
Yeah, that Jason. Not like I said, not the movie itself. It had its moments and it was severely flawed, and I feel that the ball was dropped in some spots. But as far as the look of Jason is concerned, that hands down is my favorite Jason.
Yeah.
You're my favorite Jason.
His potato sack in that one was fucking spooky as fuck.
I just want to, for the record, Lurch agrees with me in part 3. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the record, Lurch does not agree with Aaron about part 4, and he likes part 3 not because of the 3D like Xander, but he likes it because of what I said, which is the reality of the character. So are you guys saying Lurch is wrong because he's different from your answers?
Absolutely, that's exactly what we were saying. It's a whole conspiracy.
I think Lurch, I think they're all just, conspiring against me because I just marched to the beat of my own drum.
These people in chat are not being nice to me. Okay, next question on Twitter. Wilbur J Head wants me to hear me play my guitar, which probably won't happen right now. But
maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
I didn't even see your guitar when I was at your place. Where did you keep that thing hid at?
I don't have a spot for it really because the kids play with it a lot.
Oh.
So.
And I noticed you got your tree up.
I did, yeah. I'm not very happy with it. It's a temporary fix. I mean, let me move over so you can see it.
This is the end.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just I didn't have the money this year to buy, because I want to buy a fake tree and it's like $150, $200, and if I want to buy all the decorations and everything, then it's pretty pathetic. But it's only $40. It's good for it's good for 1 year. All right, so no guitar playing right now, but maybe next time.
I posed the question on Facebook and I said I'm posting any questions. And I think
there's a lot of them on Facebook.
Yeah, I think one of them said it's funny, they kind of got into a debate. One of them said, "Will I, Frankenstein, be a flop of a movie like Van Helsing?"
I think it'll be better than Van Helsing, but I don't think it'll do well. I think I'll like it, to be perfectly honest.
I think it looks cool. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do with it, but
Yeah, I think the people are gonna be, oh, it's not Frankenstein at all. I think people are really pissed about
What's
it.
going on? What?
There's a movie coming out called I, Frankenstein with Aaron Eckhart where he plays Frankenstein. They almost portray him as a superhero rather than like a monster. And it's made from the people that made Underworld, so like visually it looks very Underworld-esque and very kind of action-packed, and it's not really a horror movie. It's just going to be an action flick with Frankenstein, which I mean I'm not opposed to it at all. I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll see it in the theater, but I think I'll check it out. But I don't think it will do well in the theater, so I think it might flop.
yeah, it looks like a flopperoonie to me.
Yeah, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be bad. So
It flops like your wife's tits, eh?
hey,
I don't even care enough to even know what that's about. I just don't care.
Is it on YouTube? No.
No, it's not. Is Will Wheaton in it? I don't care.
I don't care. What's the next question, fellers?
Paul Walker. Okay, let's address Paul Walker. I've heard it twice.
I don't want to talk about Paul Walker.
Dude, the listeners want to hear about Paul Walker. I've heard 2 things about it already.
Okay. What do you want to know?
I don't know.
What the results of the autopsy were?
On Facebook, Michael Masunis wants to know about Paul Walker. What do we think? I mean, you know what? I mean, like, these people die every day, every minute, every hour in the world from car crashes. I mean, Jackass's Ryan Dunn did this a couple years ago, and I was a lot more effective because I'm more close to his material. But, you know, these fucking meatballs want to drive a Porsche 150 miles an hour on the Hollywood Hills. Like, you're going to fucking hit something.
Yeah, well, he wasn't driving. He was in the passenger side, but...
Well, then his fucking friend's a meatball.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it sucks. Like, anybody who fucking dies sucks. It's like awful. It's awful. It's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was a good dude. I know he did a lot of charity work, and he was super, humble about, being famous and whatnot. I know he's a good dude, and it just sucks. I mean, it just sucks. Like you said, what do you mean? People die every day.
I'll say about Paul Walker, 2 things. A, I thought he would have made a great Anakin Skywalker. And B, I told my wife and daughter that Paul Walker died, and they both said, "Who's that?" So that's about as far as that goes. Yeah. Paul Walker.
There's one thing I don't really like.
Yeah.
Is I don't like when people die and then like somebody makes a joke about it. I don't know, like. I just don't find that funny on any level. When
Twitter was on fire with people just being dicks, and then one of the people I follow was like, "Hey, can we all at least remember that Paul Walker has kids that are old enough to read Twitter? You fucks."
It's just, I mean, and I know like Aaron and Greg Mo might do this sometimes, but I just like
they're both assholes for it.
Somebody on Killer Reviews, I won't say who, posted a blog post with a joke about Paul Walker, and I deleted it. I just. I don't think it's funny on any level when somebody dies, no matter who they are or whatever. And there's jokes like the same day, like I don't know, like joking about, I forget what it was, like a picture of the car crash and like, oh, look out for the tree, maybe something like that. But I don't know, man. Like somebody fucking died, and I don't think it's funny on any level. Like I don't. Even like years later, you can make a joke about something, but I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. So. And there's shit all over the internet about when people die. And Grandma was awful for this. Grandma does it all the time. And if you listen to the podcast, he's one of our writers. And I mean, hey, people want to do whatever they want to do. There's free speech. I don't think less of the person. I don't think less of the person for a second. I just don't think it's funny.
So how soon is too soon?
I don't think it's ever funny, to be honest. I just don't. People can do whatever they want, though. I mean, like, I just don't think it's funny when somebody dies. So, now I brought the show to a complete halt.
Yeah, I mean...
This girl Go ahead.
No, I just, I don't know, I mean... I think I'm kind of like, the point of, like, kind of where Gregmo is. Like, I don't know, there's a point where it's, like, respectful or disrespectful. But, I mean, I guess my whole argument is if he's in the public eye, then and you got to admit it's kind of ironic. The dude's in the Fast and the Furious movies, and look how he died.
Yeah.
I mean, he died like what he's most popular for doing. I mean, it's just ironic. So there's going to be natural jokes to come out of it, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, people can choose to do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's just not funny to me.
That's fine. I don't find the Blues Brothers funny.
Yeah, neither do I. I don't know. If you're gonna fucking drive 150 miles an hour, you're gonna die. That's just I don't do that. Whatever. I mean, it seems really stupid to me. Let's see. Let me get back to the Killer Reviews page here.
Killer Reviews.
We're on Facebook. Let's see. Thoughts on the new Wonder Woman casting? That would be Gal Gadot.
What?
Gal Gadot is cast as Wonder Woman in Batman and Superman film.
Who the fuck is that?
She was the first Fast and Furious. I guess she's one of the actresses in the first Fast and Furious movie.
Let's see what this...
It says Warner Brothers Pictures confirmed Wednesday that Gadot 28 has been cast to friends in her superhero alter ego Wonder Woman in director Zack Snyder's upcoming Man of Steel follow-up.
Oh, I see her now.
Gadot is a model. Yeah, if you want to look it up online, everybody. It's Gal, G-A-L, last name G-A-D-O-T. Gadot, a model and 2004 Miss Universe contestant from Israel, starred in 3 movies in the Fast and Furious franchise, including this year's Fast and Furious 6, and also supporting roles in Date Night and Night and Day. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. I don't know anything about her, so.
Well, I will say I like to.
She's attractive.
I'd like to have my actresses not show all their ribs in the picture. I'm looking at a picture and you can see her collarbone, all her neck veins, all her ribs, and her breastbone. That's just gross to me.
I think that we should have had
cheeseburger.
I think that we should have had, and I'm putting this up. I think we should have had Henry Cavill's real life girlfriend play Wonder Woman, and there she is right there.
Dude, looking at this girl, she's a terrible choice for Wonder Woman.
I don't
blow her over. She had to put on 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the second link I put up in the chat there in Twitch, and tell me if you think that this girl would have made a fucking 10 times better Wonder Woman.
I just want to say, Universal shut down the new Fast and Furious film.
Oh well.
They were only halfway done filming it, so they got to figure out how to.
Oh yeah, she would have been awesome.
Gina Carano.
Gina Carano.
Yeah, but she can't really act.
Yes, she can. Jesus, look at her, dude. Oh my God. Haven't you seen Haywire?
I have seen Haywire.
I thought she was great in it.
I shut that movie off.
Why?
I didn't like it at all. Wow, look at that bum though. Holy moly, this chick would be awesome as a Wonder Woman.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Gail Gadot, whatever her name is, Bob Saget's daughter.
And again, Gina Carano's Henry Cavill's whatever you say his name, his chick in real life.
Nice.
So,
Word up.
If you're in chat, click that link.
Hot damn.
What's next?
Let's see. Facebook. Yeah, we're almost on the show. I'd like to hear Danny Bolday. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Silent Night, Deadly Night series.
Well, first one's great. Second one's good. Third one's really weird. Fourth and fifth, I don't remember much about. And the third one, I know there's some weird psychological thing with the girl. It's so weird. She keeps having flashbacks of Santa.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
But if currently, I don't know when people will hear this, Fangoria is actually teaming up with AMC Theaters, and you can see Silent Night, Deadly Night in the theater.
Yes, I heard that.
For next few weeks. I think it's through the 4th through the 9th. AMC and FearNet have teamed up with Screen Vision, I think. And you can go to screenvision.com and it'll you put in your zip code and it'll tell you where you can go see Silent Night, Deadly Night. I think FearNet has a thing on their site too. Or you can go to Linnea Quigley's Twitter, and she has links to it in there. Maybe we'll put the link in the show notes. But the first showing was today. I think it's showing to December 4th through the 9th in different cities. So
That's awesome.
And it's playing near me, but not super close. But yeah, that's cool. That'd be awesome to see in the theater. But yeah, that's iconic scene in Silent Night, Deadly Night. Made everyone have a fondness of taxidermy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
this series, I remember when I was really young going into a store called Video Biz. It was the first video store I had ever known. And I picked up Silent Deadly Night, which was in a big like clamshell box. It was in a big box, they call it, like that alternative cinema release of The Basement the past couple years ago. It was in a big box, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I watched it a lot as a kid. And I love the first one. I think it's pretty good. Like, I love the scenes. It's not, I mean, I don't like love them, but I guess I like them because they're creepy. Of the scenes where like the kids in the back seat, and Santa, like they pull up to like a stop and Santa like rapes the mom. It's very real and creepy.
Yeah, and the second one's a bunch of flashbacks of the first one.
Yeah. And I've never seen anything after part 2.
Okay, yeah, I've seen them all. I just don't remember shit about 4 or 5.
Yeah, they're not easy to come by.
I have them all.
You have them all? Is it on VHS?
No, I have them all on DVD. I can't remember. I'm gonna walk over to my collection here and see who actually put out the disc.
Doesn't Bill Moseley try and, or doesn't he? Isn't he in one, like a later one, where they like they have his brain in a vat or something, or his brain's like reattached on his head?
Yeah, that's the third one.
Is that the third one? Okay,
Yeah,
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, it's Lionsgate put out a 3-disc collection, Silent Night, Deadly Night, which has 3, which is called Better Watch Out. 4 is the Initiation, and 5 is the Toy Maker. But it's a little DVD that has all 3 discs, all 3 movies. Or it's actually all the movies are on their own individual disc. I think you can get it for like less than $20. So
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. But I think the shitty thing about this collection, if I remember correctly, let me look here. It's only full screen.
Yeah, that's to be expected with that.
There is no widescreen presentation of any of them, which kind of sucks, but where else are you going to get these 3 movies? You know, they're only available in this set or VHS. So I think the last one was made in the early 90s, actually.
Oh my god. I've only seen part 1.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I was just looking on Amazon just for that thing, though. And I'm sorry to like sidetrack this, but Brian Bosworth's Stone Cold. You know that movie? You guys seen that movie?
Yeah.
Not since like 1990.
Dude, DVD is going on Amazon for $78.94.
Yeah. That's crazy. You should know, I looked today, Deathbed, The Bed That Eats, is $80 on Amazon.
What the fuck is going on here?
OOP, man. Out O print.
Damn.
Deathbed's $80.
I know, and because I went to buy it today because I haven't bought it yet, and I was like, motherfucker! Last time I looked, it was $10.
And they only have 170 for Stone Cold. Only one left in stock on Amazon. Yeah. $79 for real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna ever pay that for Stone Cold, but
it's fucking Jack Sparrow, that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna
make love.
Touch yourself.
I'm gonna try something real quick.
What are you gonna
come
try?
on, man.
Look, bro. I can understand 1 finger, but then when you go to 2, that's a little out of hand.
Push it.
All right, hang on here. Let's see.
You may damage your anal glands if you go any further. I'm just saying. Excuse me.
Please hold. Please wait. Please.
Come here, pup.
1 minute, please.
Weenie ride.
Greg Mo?
We'll see if he answers.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic system 6175.
That was Patrick. That was Patrick. I guess he didn't want to answer us.
Oh, I thought you called the Greg Mo.
No. All right. So let's see. What else we got?
Quit sending me pictures of your dick, Aaron.
Andrew John Todd on Facebook wants to know: Have you guys backed any Kickstarters?
I have.
Oh, well, let's talk about that.
I have backed our one of friends of the website, Stacy Buchanan, started a company called Wicked Bird Media. They're a production company based out of Boston, and they wanted to create this company to help bring basically independent filmmakers back to the area to make films. And their first project that they decided to do was a documentary called Something Wicked This Way Comes. And the documentary, it goes through like kind of like all the horror history of the Boston and New England area. And so they're following all that, and they also follow Kip Weeks. And you probably would not recognize his face, but Kip Weeks is the main character from The Strangers. And they follow him to conventions. He started going to conventions this past year, and they went with him to all these conventions and met with fans. And he lives up in Maine, so he's trying to get back into acting. So they're kind of following him and also doing like a little history thing about the New England area and tying it all together. But I decided to support that, and it should be coming out here sometime in the next few months. So that's very exciting.
So, what did you put? I mean, can we ask what you put in? I mean, what?
I think I gave them because I've known Stacy for a while. I think I gave him like $75.
Oh, nice. So, what does that get you?
I got a T-shirt.
job?
No, like I got a T-shirt, a bunch of stickers and buttons, and I get the movie and DVD thing, and it's all just a bunch of shit. I don't know. It's been so long, I don't even know the whole list.
Right.
They kind of when you do Kickstarter stuff, they kind of send you like a press packet in a way.
Yeah.
You know, just
you get updates all the time. So it was cool. Like you get updated on the progress of the project, which you can only get if you if you donated, which is kind of cool because if it's something that interests you, and like that really does interest me, I think it'll be a cool documentary. And I think, since I know her passion for horror and the people she's surrounded herself with, and I thought that was a very worthwhile thing for me. And the only other thing other than that I backed was a short film called Dark Storage, which is about a killer loose in a storage facility place. This particular guy that directed. Hey,
Patrick.
Goose.
Patrick.
Xander.
Yo.
What's going on?
We just cut off Xander talking about his Kickstarter.
I don't have a Kickstarter.
The last thing I heard was some guy in the basement.
No, not even close. Why didn't pay attention much?
Nice. Did you start one?
No, I didn't start one. I funded one. Someone asked if we had funded any projects before. So.
Oh, nice.
And there's an awesome one right now for a Garbage Pail Kids documentary.
I
awesome.
would. Can you post a link in that in chat?
I just turned my computer off.
Oh. Patrick, are you? What are your thoughts on Paul Walker being gone?
Sucks.
Yeah.
Real sad. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't affect me.
Yeah, for a minute there, I was taking him seriously.
I don't care.
I don't care.
How about you, Butch?
I mean, people die all the time. I mean, like, it's interesting that there's this huge outcry over celebrities, but like my Uncle Joe might die tomorrow from like a car accident, and nobody gives a shit. But like I was saying, if you're gonna drive a fucking Ferrari at 150 miles an hour, you'll probably die. Like, duh.
He wasn't grabbing them, was he?
No.
He wasn't, but somebody was. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so what? Okay, what was the last really good movie you saw?
The last one?
The last really good movie you saw?
Well, I did see Twixt. I like that. That was pretty good. Shit. Oh, Robot and Frank. I don't know. I caught that. That was on Netflix too.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Did you like that?
I did actually. I did.
It was different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very different. The trailer intrigued me a lot. I saw that a long time ago, though.
Yeah. Who's the old guy in it? Why can't I think of who was the main?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Franklin. No, is that Franklin G?
Oh, you'll recognize him when people see
He's
him.
in
Like,
so
oh.
much stuff.
Yeah, he's been around
Yeah.
for a while.
So you got Frank and Robot and Twix.
Twix, that was the
Yeah,
Francis
I'm
Ford
thinking.
Coppola one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I did not like it.
Is Aaron still here?
I am.
He's
Okay.
eating turkey tacos.
No, I'm not. I'm just. I've never heard anybody from Boston talk live.
Oh, it's great.
Nice.
It's like somebody from New Zealand seeing a black person for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah, our listeners, Pat. This is Patrick from Southie. I mean, this is the man. This is the myth, the legend. We've been talking about him on the show for like 3 years now. I mean, he came to our horror film day a couple months ago. He bought an insane amount of fucking goodies for us to devour.
Which we ate and drank the rest of the weekend.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice. Well, you made that big sack of popcorn, so that was pretty good.
yeah.
Dude, I just pulled my book bag out that I had up there, and there's fucking popcorn still in it. I was like, what the fuck? There was popcorn everywhere in that house. Everywhere.
Yeah, there was. We'll blame that on the kiddos.
Yep. Video gauge.
All right. So, Patrick, thanks for posting on the forum, dude, in the Netflix recommendations. I'm in there all the time.
Yeah. No, I figured I've seen most of them, but some stuff just comes up, and I figured they're horror related, so I figured I'd just throw them up there.
Yeah, there's a fuck, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. There's a blog out there now. Called like Necro Flantics or something, but it focuses all on like sleazy grindhouse movies that are put up on Netflix streaming and horror stuff. So that's pretty fucking cool. But I don't. I'll have to look it up. I'll find the link.
Yeah, definitely post that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think. Shit. Yeah, it's not like the day of though. Like they'll wait like a few days, like after things come out, and then they'll compile a list. But it's pretty fucking cool.
We have this is how active our forums are. I posted at 7:30 a.m. Hey, put your questions in there right now for the podcast tonight. That was like 20 hours ago, and nobody responded. You fucking cocksuckers. I know we have over 1,000 listeners because I checked the fucking stats. If you're listening, get off your fucking lazy vagina. Go to killreviews.com and participate for crying out loud.
For crying out loud.
It's ridiculous. Greg Mo posts in the mail casket. Is it true Greg Mo Roberts is a handsome rich motherfucker? Yeah.
It's pretty true.
He's a pretty good looking guy.
He is a handsome fellow.
So it's official that Brad P56 is carrying the mail casket. He's the only person posting questions since early October. And it's
Thanks,
December
Brad.
4th. Nice job, dude. How come you guys don't have more podcasts? Because you guys don't fucking participate. Brad P56 asks, what is one horror film you find the most underrated or one that doesn't get the respect it deserves? Hang on! Brad's answer is John Carpenter's Prince of Darkness. This was a very freaky film with a great story and soundtrack. So, I asked my fellow podcasters on this episode, what one horror film do you find the most underrated?
Oh, geesh.
And I have no clue. So if anybody has has a half a clue, I urge you to step forward.
I will go out there and say Exorcist Part 3.
Oh, there you go. I like that movie.
Yeah.
Fucking spooky.
I will say The Dead Next Door.
Wow,
From,
that's an oldie.
Yeah, it's the most expensive 8mm film ever made. And it's just a crazy ass zombie movie that's just insanely gory. I mean, the acting is atrocious in it, but like the effects are fan-fucking-tastic. And there's all sorts of just cool little facts about the movie and how the whole town that they were filming the movie and like everyone got into it. Like the whole town was totally into it, and it was just like a really cool atmosphere on set. And it's just a cool flick that honestly I didn't even know about it until, I don't know, I haven't known about it too long, but I figured that would have been something that should have popped up on my radar years ago.
I saw that a long time ago. That has a very, very niche audience.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty underrated. I think it's awesome. But with that said, it's not a highbrow.
Unfortunately for you, that's the wrong answer. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's funny you mentioned that, dude. I reviewed that a long time, like in the early. I mean, boy, I got that for in the mail for review. Whenever it had some kind of release, whatever. Like
it did. It didn't. It got a release in, I think Shriek Show put it out. Maybe, does that sound right?
I don't know. It was like
Shriek
10
Show
years ago.
Yeah, I think Shriek Show had a hand in that, or maybe Rareflix. I'm not sure, but yeah, there was a release a while back.
It's
but
good
yeah.
though. Like it's a very low budget movie though.
It's so gory, and like there's these crazy, like, because of the budget, obviously, like there's like these crazy puppet looking heads that just fucking blow up and blood just sprays everywhere. Like it's so over the top, but it's so awesome. It's fun, man. Fun.
I don't know. In The Exorcist 3, do you guys remember the scene where the nurse like pops out of the hallway with the shears, garden shears?
It's a very fast cut, and it goes like left to right. Right, like it's a jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's also one in the kitchen, if I remember right. Like she reaches in the bag.
Or somebody's like crawling on the ceiling. It's just a spooky fucking movie.
I love that movie. I saw it in the theater actually.
I did too. And then I walked home by myself at dusk, and it was just spooky, man. The wind was blowing, and I was by myself, and it was just just didn't fucking feel good.
The wind was blowing?
The wind was blowing, and that's not the homeless guy living in the alleyway when I was walking home either.
All right, you want my answer?
Go.
Is Patrick still here?
Yep.
This movie comes to mind, and it's Halloween 3. And people all the time like, what the fuck, that movie sucks so much, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, I don't like the story behind Halloween 3. For maybe the 20% people who don't know, they made Halloween 1 and 2, and then they said, hey, maybe we can make a franchise out of this. Like every year we'll have a Halloween movie, but not have Michael Myers in it. Like it's always like a different story every year, but it's called Halloween. They tried something new, okay? Obviously, it's not a Halloween movie like Michael Myers, but on its own, I think it's a good movie. I don't know,
Tom
like
fucking Atkins.
Alert 6 in chat says, "How can it suck when it says Tom Atkins in it?"
Absolutely.
I don't know. I mean, like, okay, you fucking John Carpenter Halloween boner fans, like, get over it. It's not a Halloween movie, but if you look at it as its own entity, it's a pretty cool idea.
That it is.
It wasn't bad. I liked it. I liked it too.
Yeah, I
Gave
think
us
it's
one
cool.
of the greatest Halloween songs of all time. Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Here's what I think is a fun side story.
Uh-oh.
Uncle Frank, watch what you say.
Me?
A fun side story. When I was I really, really remember it being like between grade 1 and 3. It was Peter Woodbury School in Bedford, New Hampshire, and I was in art class, and we were literally we were like fucking watercoloring or whatever. And underneath our project were local newspapers to protect the table. On the local newspaper was Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And back in the day before the internet, Shane in chat, how this works was you opened up what's called a newspaper to check for your show times for your local theater. And I remember painting in like second grade, and in the newspaper it was the Sunday ad, whatever, from the weekend of Season of the Witch. And you saw the cover art with like the kids walking on the hill, the silhouette of the costumes.
You can get that shirt, by the way.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, go to frightrags.com. They have the silhouette with the three kids walking up the hill.
Great like image of that silhouette with the kids on the hill. And I can remember even being like, what is that? Second, third grade? It's like 8 years old. I can remember in art class painting and saying like, wow, this movie looks so cool because of the silhouette. And now I'm talking about it 30 years later on the Killer Reeves podcast. My most underrated movie right now that comes to mind in my drunken state is Halloween 3. Patrick from Southie, you give us your answer right now or you're banned.
All right, let me think.
Let me think.
I just thought it recently it was on Halloween.
What's that?
Shut the fuck up. I said, I just caught it recently because of Halloween. It's a made-for-TV movie from the early 80s, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
It's on Blu-ray.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, no, that's a conflict. That's the one where, the guy plays, he's like special or something.
Yeah.
He like has the mind of a 10-year-old. He's out there.
An early Dr. Giggles.
Oh, okay. That's
exactly,
right.
Yeah. Larry Drake, I think he is.
Larry Drake, yeah.
He's a town, the village idiot, and the town thinks he kills the little girl, and they all go after him. The postman, Charles Gurney, he kind of heads up a crew, and they go out and they kind of seek a little vengeance, and they slowly but surely throughout the movie start getting their own one by one. It's spooky, creepy.
That's a great answer.
Cool poster too.
Oh yeah, it's an awesome poster.
One,
Did you pick up the Shout Factory release of it on Blu-ray?
No, I didn't. Oh, I didn't even know it was on Blu-ray.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's got a commentary track, I think, too.
Yep. I don't know if Larry Drake's on it. That'd be awesome if Larry Drake was on it.
He's doing the festival circuit. You should be on there.
You know.
Hey, just real quick, Uncle Frank in chat says Cube is his underrated film.
Oh yeah, from was it early '90s?
Yeah, mid-90s.
'90s flick, man.
Yeah.
There's a couple '90s flicks that are underrated. I think Cherry Falls is also underrated, which is a '90s slasher with Brittany Murphy and Jay Moore.
Jay Moore, right?
Yeah, it's
Jay Moore's.
It's hilarious because it's all about all the virgins being killed in the schools, so all the kids go on a fuck spree, so they're not a virgin to get killed.
Well,
so,
is that did everybody answer? Aaron, did you give us yours?
I did. You drunken bastard!
What was
you don't
that?
even remember.
What was that?
It's Exorcist 3.
Oh, right. We talked about that for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
All right. So I think that's it, guys, because we have one question mail casket from the past 90 days. So I guess
you got to streamline it to Twitter and Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, I'm joking around. Like we got 8 questions from Twitter and Facebook in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Real quick, going back to how Shout Factory just did the Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Yeah.
On the latest Horror Hound horror magazine, they are talking about how The Beast Within is coming out
December 17th.
December 17th, November 12th, which is already passed. Everybody knew Body Bags.
Yeah.
Crawl Space.
Klaus Kinski. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. The horror show came out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, let me interrupt you. Alert6 in chat asks, have you guys been keeping up with the Scream Factory Blu-rays?
Yeah, I asked for a bunch of them for Christmas, and if I don't get them, I'll just go buy them.
Can I
Faux show.
can I say this is how much respect? I think it's Shout Factory.
Oh, dude, they're the best, man. I mean, I just picked up From Beyond, The Howling, the Day of the Dead release that they have. By the way, you don't have Day of the Dead on Blu-ray, you should get the Shout Factory in Butch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My friend Ed does the tour through the tunnels on the special features.
Oh no, kidding! That's really
Yeah,
cool.
Ed from he runs a site called Blood Type Online. Fucking awesome dude
Oh
from
my
Pittsburgh.
god! That wait, Blood Type is on that Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I started podcasting in like 2003 or whatever. It was me, Dead Pit, and Blood Type Online. Like they're still actively doing shit.
Oh yeah, man. He's kind of he's a horror kind of big guy up there in Pittsburgh. He does a lot of the moderating of the panels and stuff at the cons
Oh no,
in
kidding.
Pittsburgh. Yeah, man. He's fucking awesome. He's a cool dude too. I'd suggest following him on Twitter. He's super nice. He'll chat with you
That's
about anything.
It's I mean, Blood Type. That's so cool, man. Like we started out together. Like there were the tiny websites back 10 years ago that were Dead Pit, Blood Type, me. Like the Horror Yearbook was one of them, and we'd all like. That's awesome that he's doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. Pick it up, man. It's a good release.
So I'll say, speaking of Shelf Factory, the Witchboard. This is how awesome, man. The Witchboard DVD Blu-ray combo. They used the original poster artwork. Like they could have went with the DVD artwork from like 10 years ago. They could have made something new, but they went with the original. Like Witchboard is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, and it comes out on DVD and Blu-ray combo February 4th, and the artwork is amazing. Like I love Shout Factory.
Yeah.
Like these guys are amazing.
Yeah, they got Night of the Demons and Slumber Party Massacre coming out next year too.
Last month they did Night of the Comet.
That movie sucks.
I don't know, and it shows that like there's some other. Well, Blue Underground, they've been on my radar for a while. That's right.
Yeah.
Got but they did Maniac Cop 3 that just came out.
And two.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
but-
there's another company called Kino Video,
Yeah.
and Kino Video, according to this magazine, like did Nosferatu. They put out Nosferatu.
Oh yeah.
The Whip and the Babe with the Whip in the Body.
That's a Bible film.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
I just heard a Banshee.
That's
Yeah.
my granddaughter. They cut her off a turkey tacos
Yeah.
and she's freaking out.
I'd be pissed too. Give me my motherfucking tacos.
All right, let's wrap this up. Any
Wrap.
final comments? Patrick from Southie.
Fuck you.
You fucker.
True
Dude.
words have never been spoken.
Dude, dude.
No, hey, Andrew, is that Beast Within? Is that on Blu-ray? Is that coming on Blu-ray?
Is
The
what?
The Beast Within?
Yes, it's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack from them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I think you can pre-order it right now for like $17, which isn't bad at all.
Yep. It's the DVD. I don't know.
What's
DVD Blu-ray combo.
The Beast Within was streaming on Netflix for a while. I don't know if it still is. If anybody wanted
It's
to check
not.
it out.
I looked for it. It's not.
Okay, yeah, it's an MGM title, I think. That might actually be one of those editions that you collect, Butch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it is. It's on that Midnight Movie collection.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
looking
that's
at
what I thought.
Bailey J's tits on Twitter. What came out?
The Beast Within
Yes.
is one of the
Yes, it's one of those.
midnight ones you collect or whatever.
I'm waiting for Patrick to buy it for me. So yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck yourself.
Fuck
Yeah.
you. Fuck you.
Like a baby, give me my taco,
Jesus
or I will go into
Christ.
blood rage. Blood rage.
It seems like Xander's being a little funny tonight, huh?
Sipping
Delusional
on that,
medicine, cough medicine.
sipping on that Nyquil and the
Something's
fucking.
going on over there.
His old cough medicine.
Old cough medicine, pussy juice.
My final thoughts: stay away from movies and just watch YouTube. Just put away all your movies and watch Dark Souls playthroughs on Twitch TV.
Yeah.
That's it.
My final thoughts is let's not wait 6 months before we record again.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, we have one more show before the end of the year, and we're going to do a big Hollywood special. We got Tom Cruise on, and Kirstie Alley, George Clooney. We're going to do a big Galleria show, and Android Virus is in charge of producing the show. So if it sucks, it's because of him. We're going to book some hot guests like Patrick Southey and Lurt Six and Gronith and Gregma Roberts and Dark the Gray Hours.
We're gonna
Dark the Gray Hours.
Yeah, right.
You would say Dark Deadite.
Dark
try to get a
Deadite,
hold of maybe
Gray
some.
Hours.
You mix them together.
We're gonna try to get Santa Claus on, hopefully.
Oh, he's got 99 apples in podcasting 8-1, folks. He's mixing his words all up.
Lurt Six says you should do a live podcast every time. We would like to do that. It would be cool if we could switch between people. Because I'm watching my face back, and I'm like chewing and picking my teeth and fixing my hair.
I need to shave.
I need to shave. Like my ass crack shows here and there. So it'd be cool if we could switch between people. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Chat. I mean, I'd like to know like if it sounds good back, because I can't wait to watch the recorded video back a little bit on YouTube and see if it sounds good, if it keeps up, like if it lags and all that bullshit.
Word.
So,
dishes are done, man.
Dishes are done.
Wait, I didn't even give my final thoughts, you cocksuckers.
I don't care,
that's
Aaron.
intentional. Dishes are done. All right, Aaron.
Until I get my fucking salsa.
Sounds good.
So Christmas is coming. What final thoughts? My heart belongs to you, but my cock is community property.
And click this link and watch some kid dying from some obscure virus and his face is all rotted away. Patrick, did you give me final thoughts yet? Yeah,
he told you to fuck off.
He told me to fuck off.
Fuck you.
That thing I was talking about is called Psychotronic Netflix.
Psychotronic Netflix!
Little Scorpion's child coming through there.
Oh, yeah.
Dishes are done.
All right.
Dishes are done. Follow me on Twitter, Android Virus.
Yeah, follow me on... let's do our plugs. Android Virus is at Android Virus on Twitter. I'm at Killer Views, and on Twitch TV, Wega77. Go to YouTube. You can watch this whole show with the live chat and see my fat, hairy face through the whole entire 3-hour show, which you're probably end up masturbating to, so grab some tissues while you tune into YouTube. And Xander Kane, where can people find you on the internet?
It's Xander_Kane on Twitter. You can find me on killerreviews.com.
Yeah.
All right, and our other co-host, Greg Mo Roberts, we love you.
Where is he? I miss him.
I know. He fucking guy is probably in a submarine at the bottom of the Russian Ocean right now.
Ooh, you know what I totally forgot I got last year for Christmas? I'm looking at it right now. You're going to shit, Butch.
Okay, let me grab some paper.
It's Stephen Romano's Shock Festival.
Oh my god!
I fucking forgot I had it, dude.
Rock and roll, right?
Fuck yeah.
Dude, that shit is the best shit going. It is like 500 MP3s of old school audio trailers.
Vampire Orgy.
Lurch, Brain Chomper is home with his wife making fucking dinner and watching whatever, some gay TV show. All right, guys. Patrick, thanks for joining us, dude.
Yeah.
It's nice talking to a guy from Boston. I've never heard a Boston person before.
He thought they were all fake.
Mexican either.
I know.
At least one that spoke English, right?
Hey,
exactly.
hey, Patrick. Tabletop. After the first,
I'm in.
After the first of the year, tabletop. That's it.
No fair.
I'm in.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us in chat too. We really appreciate it.